Oh, shoot. Did I not hit the identify button? Okay. I thought it would have done it automatically. Hold on. Where is it? Elixir listen. Is it not in your inventory? Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it.
Boop.
There you go. Identified. Sweet.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're not doing a Faxpo because you were gonna do a flashback sequence.
Yeah. Get my popcorn.
Okay. Here's the music you requested.
May need some couple of pictures popped up, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
One of Walter, Philomena, and Sid.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I could do that. And did I bring Sid over? Oh no, I don't think I ported Sid over. Hold on.
We left her in Absalom.
If not, I think I have a copy of her somewhere.
I'm checking my compendium right now, but oh, you got one? Okay, sweet.
I'll just throw it into the thing so it can go through.
Nice. All right. All right, take us on the journey. Let's go.
All right. The camera would be panning to the lower cargo deck of a mid-sized passenger cruise ship somewhere over the Arcadian Ocean. It's early evening. The ship rocks gently with the waves. Amid the crates of preserved fruit and spare engine components, Walter kneels beside a crate he's converted into a makeshift workbench. A small cloth is spread across the top, holding several dismantled pieces of a pearlescent handle dueling pistol. A barrel, a hammer, a pin, and a casing. Sitting across from him, on another crate, too big for her legs, is Philomena. Sleeves rolled up, brow furrowed in concentration. A couple of minutes pass as Philomena's mouth presses into a tight line. From one piece after another, she finally assembles the flint and reattaches it to the hammer. Okay, that goes here, right? Almost. Pin alignment is off by a hair. He reaches over, gently guiding her fingers, not doing it for her, but showing her where the tension needs to sit. There. Oh, thanks. Philomena lets out a breath of air, and the relieved smile is spread across her face as she tries to not look too proud of herself. A long pause settles over them as she screws the final piece into place and sets the reassembled pistol on the cloth. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, again. Again? We've been doing this for over an hour already. Yeah, and we'll keep disassembling and reassembling it until you can do it in your sleep. With a heavy sigh, Philomena starts disassembling the pistol, piece by piece. Walter kind of observes her as she is in this process. You ever actually fired the shot? Philomena nods. Once, in the alley behind the gilded hideout, Sabora let me shoot a slug into a rat barrel. With a raised eye, Walter kind of just looks at her. Good aim? Well, I didn't miss. Alright, that's a start, I guess. We can work on target practice later. Philomena fidgets with the edge of the clean cloth, her voice softer now. Mama used to say that you don't pull a trigger unless you're protecting someone. Walter waits a beat and lets that kind of sit in for a bit. Did she now? That makes sense. Jax did give me the impression that protecting others was more important than protecting oneself. And to be honest, I'd agree with her. Philomena kind of stops and looks at him. You do? Yeah, I do. There's a number of things I've done mostly because I thought I was doing them to protect the people I cared about. A few feet away, Sid is crouched beside an open crate, half buried in the spare parts and a mess of copper tubing. He's got a soldering iron in one hand and a half-eaten apple in the other. Without looking up, though, she comments, "That I can attest to. Walter, ever the knight in shining armor he is." Walter just kind of looks at her and dryly replies, "Ha ha. You say that, but I recall a few deals that someone made where I needed to provide covering fire that for that same someone's rear." It just kind of scoffs. I liked it better when you were a tin can. Less snippy back then. Philomena giggles, but doesn't take her eyes off the gun pieces as she continues to work on the firearm. A brief silence follows. Then, somewhere above the deck, music from a string quartet echoes faintly through the wood. They all stop what they're doing to listen to it for a few moments, and Philomena resumes. "When we find her again, you think she'll be angry with me?" Walter raises his eyebrow. "Why do you think she'll be angry with you?" "We're going on this journey. Like you said, we don't know what kinds of dangers we may run into, and she's probably would want me to be safe back in Alkenstar." Dick glances over at the pair, lips pressed together in a thin line but doesn't interrupt. "Mina, if anything, Jax may be angry with me for losing her on that gear smoke, but I don't think she'll ever get mad at you. You love her, right?" "Yeah." "And you're worried about her, right?" Philomena nods. "Of course." "Then that's all that matters. Just have to be ready as we can be so we can face it together." Philomena nods and looks at the disassembled dueling pistol, a birthday present from her mother Jax months before she went out on the Manawaste caravan job. The girl cradles the firearm's handle with a mix of pride and reverence. "Then I better make her proud when we see her again." And Walter just quietly to himself, "I'm sure she will be." Fading to later that night, Walter and Sid sit side by side on folding chairs on the upper deck, sea breeze tussling their hair. Philomena sleeps with her head in Sid's lap, the pistol wrapped in cloth, clutched gently in her arms. Sid, without looking at him, just kind of says out loud, "You're getting better at that." "At what?" "Being human." Walter just kind of pauses for a moment. "It's been a long while since I was, though it feels like I'm faking it sometimes." "Yeah, but that kid doesn't seem to think so, and neither do I." She takes Walter's hand and gives it a light squeeze, reminding him of the warmth that a body and flesh and blood comes with. He turns to look at her for a moment, thinks to say something, but eventually decides to remain silent. They let the moment pass as they continue to look out over the railing of the ship at dark yet peaceful skies that blanket over the ocean. That's that.
Nice. Oh, very good, very good. All right, we'll give you your Faxpiration. Okay. Is it all right if we just skip the recap this session and jump in? Because, you know, we're a little behind. Like, I think we were all there last week. Yeah.
You were the stairs.
Climb stairs. Stair climbing. Someone turned to glass, someone else turned to glass and scattered. Made it through to a portal room, 6 different portals. Jack revealed that he is some sort of steward of the deck, some sort of ties to reuniting the deck. I mean, didn't actually confirm Jericho's theory of being a part of the deck, question mark. But definitely seems to be very invested in the deck's recovery, and sort of broke the news to you guys that when Kosawana broke fate in the Cradle of Courts, well, when 2 Kosawanas simultaneously broke fate, you guys just happened to be the ones that a drowning, flailing reality reached out to for help. And once it had laid its tendrils on you, its threads upon you, that was that. So you're just sort of stuck doing this over and over again until you succeed, or people of ill intent rewrite fate in their their image, essentially, to create the reality that they want. So the stakes are pretty high, all of reality, and and there is sort of the hint and the promise that you will be able to rewrite fate yourselves if you are the ones to restore it. But that maybe you won't feel the need when it's all done. But yeah. So, does anybody want to draw from this this deck with one or more of the fan spells you have left, or you guys want to raw dog it this session?
I think we should raw dog it. No protection. Let's go.
Damn. All right.
Oh,
Anyone opposed to raw dogging it?
Liam
Which
wants
is
to
a
get
normal thing you
silly,
can
apparently.
say because they used it on the news. They used it on the news, so it's not a dirty thing to say anymore.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Let's go with that one for once.
Okay. So I believe you stepped through the portal, but Bella wanted to try and do an augury on the DL, and then I will message them the information. Okay. So toss it out there so we know what it is. Are you doing read omens? Or are you doing it off the card?
I'm doing it off the card, so it's the card where I go to a carnival and then there is
circus
mysterious
times.
figures.
Okay.
Do you need it posted?
No, I have access to the card.
Okay.
Here it is. Epitome, activate, one action, envision. There we go. You appear to the future, witness yourself walking through a colorful but vaguely sinister carnival, meeting a variety of strange people. One of these people looks more genuine than the others and resembles someone you're likely to meet for the first time in the next 24 hours, if anyone. This resemblance might be metaphorical, such as a clown, signifying someone who is silly, or as a stilt walker, representing someone who is tall. You also get a sense for whether this person can be trusted, should be distrusted, or neither based on how they're likely to interact with you and your allies. The GM decides who this new person might be, then rolls a secret. D6 flat check. D6 means I get a 6. DC 6 is a 6 or higher is good. Is that what I'm rolling? Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright. On a failure, the result is always neither, making it hard to determine whether neither result is accurate. Okay, so as you are making your way through this carnival, there are strange and wondrous things. There is a man with the head of a horse. There is a woman who looks like a sexy fish. There is a man who looks like he is made of fat rolls and muscle and rocks. In fact, he is eating rocks as if they were popcorn as he lets out big rolling belly laughs. You see towering monsters, long snouts, sharp horns, and you see big muscle ladies wearing sarongs and wielding giant scimitars as they explore the carnival, stoic, but also glancing at any and all menfolk who pass them. And that is when you stumble upon him. A shadow, size 2 red dots, its skin black ink, its hair tousled. It, or he, looks right at you. Not through you, but into you. And you feel a darkness there. You feel that this is another person who is bound by an endless destiny, doomed to repeat it, lifetime after lifetime, world after world, an unavoidable fate that will never let them go. You close your eyes against the magnitude, the weight of their destiny, and when you open it, you see the most beautiful young elven or half-elven man you've ever seen. He's got bright blue eyes, he's got shaggy blonde hair, and he is doing some kind of carnival game, laughing and vocalizing his pleasure. And then you find yourself back in front of the owl. The portal waiting.
Guys, we need to find a guy in a green tunic.
I don't think I described him as having a green tunic,
You said
but
like a leprechaun?
The vibes you got of whether or not this guy is going to help or hinder you, should be trusted or distrusted, is neither.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And let me take you over to this new map. Let's see. Scattered. Nope. Where is it? The worst of all possible. Oof. Nope, not there either. Hold on. Oh, got it. Okay. Here. Yeah, found it. Okay. And then I gotta update this here, Walter. All right, so Walter, because of your training, right? Your military training, you might say. You're doing this mission alone. You work better without a team. The goofballs that you kept having to work with all their constant japes and tomfoolery, their constant falling in love with each other. It was getting in the way of the mission, and so you have sort of taken it upon yourself to retrieve the cards and fix fate on your own. You don't need a team. But now you find yourself maybe in over your head. This is a strange world, strange creatures in it. You've been fighting off what feels like an endless wave of them, and then you feel it, a portal open behind you. You look, and maybe with a certain amount of relief, but also a certain amount of frustration, you see them again. It's like you can never get away from them. But something is different this time. They have a kid with them, which is extremely unprofessional to bring a kid on this kind of mission. So anyways, I'll bring you guys over to this map. We'll go get some music.
Oh, well, this is pretty.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Battle strong enemy. I wouldn't say that. Battle. No, that's too strong. Here we go. Okay. All right. So as you guys spawn in, you find out that Crash lied to you, and you immediately earn another fight. I'm so sorry, guys. Rolling into initiative.
Alrighty.
It's not what it seems. It's fine. All right. Let's see.
Dude, Jericho's not even here. She got lost, dude.
Oh, hold on. Why aren't you here? Did you
I don't
delete
know.
yourself?
I'm hanging out.
All right. There we go.
Dang.
All right. One. Wait, these are just NPCs. None of you are here. Wait. Stack's here. You're here. Brom's
made
here.
it over.
Oh, we're missing Bella too. All right, hold on. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, now we got everybody. All right, roll yourselves in. Let's get going. All right. I'll hit the initiative. Let's go.
Could I have been defending as an exploration activity?
Yeah, is the one where you raise shield? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Grom, you're up first. You see a guy that looks like Walter. If Walter worked out more, maybe took vitamins.
Damn.
Yeah.
Walter wasn't scrawny.
I mean, look
But he
at
was
that guy.
pallid.
Look at that guy compared to the other Walter. I'm just saying, you know, this is like what Henry Claville's playing Walter now or something. I mean,
Alright,
come on.
that's
Okay,
fair.
all right.
I'll point him out. Hey, it's a new Walter.
Damn, bro.
He looks a little sexier than our Walter, though. I don't know if we should trust him.
Damn.
All right. Philomena shouts
No,
out,
hold on, let's hear him out.
Walter, you're okay. Hey, it's me. Hey.
What is it that kicked me into wanting to go into combat? Is Walter being there? New Walter?
Oh, sorry. Walter is in the process of shooting at these things.
Oh, okay.
They look like armored lizard folk, but they're brightly colored. Like the saturation's turned up like really high, and the details are somehow very simple, but also really well defined. As you look around the world, the whole world seems to be like that. Actually, you guys look a little like over rendered, honestly.
I'm gonna just pass or hold. What do we call it? Just
Oh, you gotta hold action. All right, not hold action, but pass turn. Okay.
pass turn.
All right, Walter, you're up.
Okay.
Walter, you were told there was a hot, like, fae princess that lived near, like, around here, or a witch or something, that could tell you where to find what you were looking for. But all you found is more dudes that need killing.
Alright. Walter's in a very unfamiliar land, but the mission is the mission. However, he doesn't like being this close to these people. Which people he's referring to? Not sure. He's gonna move back to here. One stride. He'll target actually the one up top. And he's just gonna do a I'm going before these guys in initiative, right? Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, there's three of them. You're going before all three of them.
Oh, I just saw the one at the bottom. Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. There's one here. There's one here, and there's one over here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go for the one up top, to the very north.
Okay.
And because I am going before him, he should be off guard to me because of the prize attack. And with him being off guard to me, I'm going to shoot him with vital shot. Yeah, vital shot. Yeah, that did not post the actual thing. Let me do it over here. Vital shot. Nope, that just posted. Alright, fuck it.
All right, your careful shot against an unsuspecting foe pierces the vital artery or organ. Oof. Make a ranged strike. If the target is off guard, the strike deals an extra die of damage and the foe takes persistent bleed. I think it's just the thing you toggle on when you attack. Holy shit. All right, you open up with a critical hit from a gun. Let's see what you bring into the table.
Yeah, so... Alright, vital shot, that on. That should all be good.
Oh god. All right, here's the fort save, which I think it auto rolls and still asks me to roll because there's two different mods that are trying to take care of this. But all right, 78 points. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. The creature is on its last leg.
Alright, it's also bleeding, so it may not last much longer.
Mhm.
Alright, so that's that shot. That's all 3 points of his action. And then he's just gonna look to this new group of people and just be like, well, actually, he's not gonna say anything. He's just going to observe them because he doesn't know what's about to happen.
Mhm. All right. Play passes to this creature. Let's see. These creatures are filled with violence. They know nothing about peace or diplomacy. Let's see. Drinking deeply. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. The creature sees all of you. It is going to spring out of the water with one action. And lands here. No, wait. I gotta remember who B team is and who is a B team. All right. And land here. There we go. And then it is going to take a deep breath, and then it's going to spray a water jet out of its mouth. Many of you, but probably especially Jerry, you can't help but remember them goddamn firefighter robots from way back in the day, because it kind of has that same vibe as this thing just discharges a spray of water at you and your allies. But mostly your allies. Let me see. Come on. There we go. Maximize those gains. So that's going to be Grom, Bella, and Dak. You're all going to be hit with this blast. Here is the fortitude save you need to make against its water jet attack. This is going to be dealing bludgeoning. Oh, shit! Okay. Grom, never mind. You're not going to take any damage. However, the others do. You guys are going to take some damage. Unintended objects automatically fail. Creatures and objects that fail to save are knocked back 5 feet or 10 feet on a critical fail. The Lizalfos will have to take a drink before it can use this ability again. Alright, here is the damage. Alright, 58.
Is this physical damage?
I mean, it is bludgeoning damage, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use my intercept strike on Bella then.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm gonna take all the damage instead of Bella, and I will gain some resistance to it.
All right.
Jerry, thanks.
As you take the hit, you are then pushed back the 5 feet that Bella would have been pushed back, and then Stack is pushed back 5 feet. There we go. All right, Fanspo, what are you doing over here? Get out of here.
That's a lot. That's a lot of damage that I just took. Actually, man, that was okay.
Let's see. This creature also has hidden movements. Terrain advantage. Oh, I'm into that. What's this? Closes the distance. Pouncing. Okay. All right. It is going to use Predator's Pounce, which is a flourish, so it's only once per round. One Pac-Man is going to leap forward, and then when it lands from its leap, it is going to make a melee attack. All right, so Grom, it is going to try and let's see. Yeah, it's just gonna try and bite you. Here we go. Ooh, but that is gonna miss. All right, that is their turn. Jericho, to you.
All right. That was kind of tough. I'm gonna stride over here. Where's Walter? Hey! Walter?
Who are you?
I'm Jericho. We met for a couple days. You're not evil, are you? You
That's a very-
legally have to tell me if you're evil, I think, because I think we're like fighting evil or something.
That's an odd question to ask someone you just met. Is it prominent that Jericho has like fangs like a vampire?
Yeah, she's a vampire, so yeah.
Red eyes, fangs. He does seem on guard as you are approaching. Not exactly sure who you are. If you're from from Assyrian or not. They have had vampire troops there before.
I'm from Gib. It's like south of there, I think. I don't know geography very well.
I am unfamiliar with this Geb you speak of.
Okay, well, do you know Bella over there and Stack? You had a whole thing with them.
He kind of narrows his eyes. as he kind of looks at them, but you don't see any recognition on his face.
All right. 1 second. I gotta take my turn, and then I'll keep talking to you. I'm gonna use my next action to bring up my Paragon Guard.
Ooh, okay. Didn't we just talk about Paragon stuff though? I mean,
no
feels-
Paragon actions.
It's only for the DM players. It's
I'm
all
just,
fine.
I just feel like it's kind of like a slap in the face to say that you don't like Paragon, and the first thing you do in the session is Paragon. I mean,
Yeah,
that's fine. It's fine. All right.
And then I'm gonna recall knowledge this thing.
Okay.
Oop, I've hit the wrong button. I apologize. 1 second.
No worries. All right. The best you got is some kind of lizard man.
All right, Walter. I'm pretty sure that's some kind of lizard man, but I think you got a gun still, right?
I just shot that one over there.
Yeah. Feel the
Yeah.
blood like that.
Yeah, keep doing that. Are you a Walter that can hit things? I think that's important.
Oh, what the fuck? God damn!
He doesn't get that context, but he does look over at the lizard folk that is barely hanging on to life right now with a gaping hole in his middle.
All right. I don't know. I think we're gonna call you Sexy Walter. Sexy Walter. I like you so far. Keep hitting things. All right, that's my turn.
God damn.
All right. All right. So this creature is gonna scurry onto land. They move in like a weird zigzaggy kind of way. One Pac-Man. Then it's gonna do a Predator's Pounce to here, knocking this little girl over. You don't know why, Walter, but seeing that little girl get knocked down and like knocked aside by this monster, it kind of makes you mad. Which, maybe that makes sense for you. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't, but it definitely doesn't sit right with you. On that second Pac-Man, as it leaps forward, it is going to try and use its tail to trip Stack the Deck, which I haven't played this in a while. If an attack has the trip tag, I roll an attack, and if it hits, I just trip them? Is that right? Or... Yeah,
that sounds right. Yes.
That is pre-remaster.
Oh, okay. You can use this weapon to trip with the athletics skill, even if you don't have a free hand. This uses the weapon's reach and adds the weapon's item bonus to the attack rolls as the item bonus to the athletics check. If you critically fail a check to trip using the weapon, you could drop the weapon. Oh.
So that is just something you can do. That's what the trip trait does.
But it would it'd be another action, right? It sounds like he'd have to make an attack and then separately try to
trip. No. He doesn't need to make an attack to do that. He can just do that. He can just trip. Yeah.
But I'm saying, could you trip with your strike because it has the trip trait? Like, since the weapon has the...
No, that's just two separate actions.
Okay. In that case,
that's what I thought.
In that case, he's just gonna leap forward, and he's going to do like a little sick front flip kind of thing, and just try to hit Stack with his big fat juicy tail.
Alright, I'm gonna use a reaction here as well.
Alright.
Hang on, I'm coming, Stack. 1 second, I gotta find it on my sheet. Intercept strike, or intercept foe. I'm gonna stride over to Stack, and you have a +2 AC to that. I think that might still hit you, though.
That's still gonna hit.
Alright, so I will then use my secondary reaction that I have to intercept strike it. So I will take it with the damage resistance.
Oh, shit. Okay. Here comes the damage.
Do you know what I had an epiphany the other day? You know how you play Magic the Gathering? This Guardian class feels like I'm playing the blue color. Just
for sure. Yeah. But not nearly as shitty as the blue.
Yeah.
Blue, whose theme is no one else can play Magic. Like, that's what a classy deck to play. Anyways, with its third action, it's gonna vomit forth a line of water. There we go. And it's going to hit Stack and Jericho and Walter and that big fat voluptuous flower behind him. So I need the three of you to give me fortitude saves as you are just blasted.
Alright, I have nothing for you guys, so you're on your own for this one. Ooh, tough.
Mm,
I'm
all
gonna
right.
use a hero point. I'm gonna use a hero point for that.
Okay, I didn't click the button to turn on the +10 hero point thing. Do you want me to do that before you roll, or you want to wait till the next session? Oh, okay. Or just not do it. That's fine. That's fine. All right. What do you got?
I have no fear. Hang on. There we go.
Nice. Okay. All right. So you take no damage. Stack, you're gonna take half damage, and not be pushed. Walter, you're gonna take full damage and
I'm
get
gonna
pushed.
reroll
Oh,
that. That was a
oh, okay.
52.
All right. All right.
At least hope to God.
A 3.
Maybe
Maybe we should have turned on the.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right. 56 points of water damage,
Slap
bludgeoning
me in the
damage.
face with the water.
All right, and then you get pushed back, and as you bump against this flower, because you can't get pushed any further back, so you just kind of bounce against it, you hear what sounds like an unbelievably sexy lady inside the flower, and she says, "Go away!" And I guess she doesn't have a sexy voice, but you do hear her inside. She says, "Go away! I don't want any trouble."
Oh, that lady sounds sexy.
Thank you so much. All right.
Jump
Play. Oh yeah. You jump. When you heard there's a big sexy lady, you jump in. That makes sense. All right. What do you got, Grom?
Well, Grom sees this new Walter take it right in the face like that. He's like, "Yeah, that's Walter."
Wow.
It's got to feel good to be seen, though, right? I mean, it's got to,
Yeah.
Let's see if this thing has some attack it can do when I move away.
All right. Yes. As you go to move away, it flails its arms and its tongue and makes kind of noises at you.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. That's all it does.
That all does?
Yep.
All right. I will try to.
I feel good
Yo.
about this because it's on Nintendo now. Not my problem. I mean, this could be anywhere from anything. So
Exactly.
yeah.
I have a target something. It's gonna be like this.
Just collecting cease and desist in this campaign. You'll see.
Trading cards.
That's 2 actions. 52 for you.
Ooh, very nice.
Attack, and
52 Band-Aid.
then he's gonna quick alchemy. Let's see. Alchemist fire. Target this one down here. And chuck it. And he's targeting with directional bombs. He's gonna angle it so it won't hit any of my companions.
Oh, nice. These are all B team members. They'll be fine. They scatter out of the way for you, so you can go ham on them. You want your hero pointed or?
No, we'll take it.
Oh shit. Okay, let's see what this critical fumble has in store for everybody.
I'm not gonna feel this fate.
Okay, fair enough. Weakened. You take -2 circumstance penalty to spell attack rolls and spell DCs because, from what I understand, alchemy falls under magic for crit fumbles and crit attack cards. All right. I mean, I don't think the fumble understands that you don't cast spells, but here we go. All right. So as you go to throw it, I guess you sprain your potion throwing muscle. It's a little tender, but otherwise you're fine.
Yep,
all right,
I'm done.
that's your 3 Pac-Mans. All right, that brings us to this guy. This guy is grateful, Lizafos, and you know what he's grateful for? That his friends rushed in because he has 2 hit points after being shot once. He's leaving. You guys, I'm out. All right, Bella, it's you.
Okay. I'd like to use one action to quick alchemy a bottled rock in the ladder two to release it between these two gentlemen over here, and I'm gonna have an attempt to pick them both up, pick 90 feet up in the air, and drop them.
Love it. Let's see.
Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna roll a
This is
d20.
my
It's plus
favorite
17. Mine too.
All of the Pokemon
Oh, that's probably
items
gonna hit.
for
So
alchemists
that's
are-
a 34.
yeah, that hits one. All right.
And that's a
Oh
That
my
hits
God.
two. All right. So
them
90
up.
foot drop, 45 damage and prone. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
I want to be picked up like a
And-
rock. You know, I want the rock to eat me. Be pretty fun.
The problem with you is you're so hard to hit that the rock's claws just scrape off your armor. I think
No.
I think they've tried to pick you up before.
Too strong.
Yeah. The Superman folly. All right, so that one's prone and this one's prone.
Turn.
Beautiful. All right. Play past the two, stack the deck. You with the stack? You there?
Oh, sorry, Michael's unit. Yeah, so yeah, he goes to this lizard. And he's like, "Hey, can you hold this for me?" And he hands him an exploding playing card, which is just imaginary weapon.
Nice. All
Um,
right, yeah. As you go to hand it to it, the creature reaches out and takes it and looks at it.
I don't have. Oh right, I need to go shopping for a new bow staff. I have to. I have my fists right now. I'll reroll that.
Okay.
Reroll with the hero point. It can't get literally any worse.
All right, that's gonna hit.
All right. Do damage roll.
All right. As you hand the creature the card, the creature takes the card almost greedily. It looks at the card confused. Then the card explodes, and then the creature explodes in a poof of dark purple smoke. All that's left are some gemstones and its fat, juicy tail.
Okay. Alrighty then. Like a focus point. I'm gonna use an action to get out of line range of people. Make sure I'm not in that. Actually, I have to get closer.
They dropped some pretty sick lines, though. I was pretty proud of them. That's some pretty good
Yeah,
line placement. Yeah,
Let's move over here.
lines are not easy to aim.
And then 25 should be here. And then I don't think I'm in a line with them. Let's move a line. Yeah, let's move a line like that. And that's
Okay.
I can promise with that line. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Grom or Bell. They have to choose.
Or Walter's just gonna execute this dude. Watch. No pressure.
No pressure. Running reload. Take a couple of steps down. Target this creature. It's off guard, so same deal. Vital shot. Oh wait, I don't need to click the ability for erasing it. Right.
Yeah. All right. That's a nat. Was that a nat 20? Yeah, it is. Oh man. All right. Dang. This new Walter pretty good. I'm just saying. It's because they got Henry Clifford to play him. That's why. I mean, dude don't miss. You know what I'm saying?
I spare no expense. my bank account has run dry. Yeah.
Oh, look at those tens. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Damn,
All
I don't
right.
think it's gonna say matters, dude.
All right. Yeah. So how do you execute this with Alphos?
He kind of just wiped the water off him for a second, and then from the voice that you heard from the flower, he briefly turns to it and like, "I'll be with you in 1 second, miss." And then he calmly just walks down a couple of steps, reloads his gun, levels it, aims, and just headshots it.
Oh damn! So as its head explodes, it explodes into a poof of purple smoke, and you see all it leaves behind is this fat, juicy tail and some gemstones. Oh, and that's it. That's the combat.
Is this woman still screaming in the flower?
No. She only said that, when you bumped against the flower.
All right. Well, this is your guy. I'll let you guys go talk to him.
Walter.
Is that Walter?
Of course it's
Well,
Walter.
it's
Look
not-
at him.
well, it's
yeah,
not. Oh, Walter Bella.
They're all our Walter.
They.
Aww.
Walter, listen to me right now. Listen, look at me. You are my Walter. I am your Bella. We are gonna be friends and we're gonna save the world together. Are you ready?
Miss, I do not know who you are.
Doesn't
Why you
matter.
why you keep saying that I am your Walter?
A girl runs up. She wraps her arms around you, the little girl from before. And she's just hugging you super tight. And she says, I don't know. You're still alive.
I am alive? Was it you people who brought this child to this battlefield? Highly irresponsible.
Technically, you did.
Grom starts singing, what's his name? Woodshop's solo from the play. He sings a few verses of it, and then he looks at Walter like, "You remember that, right?"
No. Well,
I mean,
okay, wait a minute. All right.
The beat's catchy for sure. Stack, you feel the same way. The beat's a little catchy on that one. It's like,
All right.
you feel it. You feel the vibes. Yeah.
Walter, what do you? Why? All right. Can you just give us a quick truncated backstory, real quick, so we can figure out who you are?
Who I am. I feel like you should be doing the introductions first.
Okay. All right. Stack the deck. Ashante. As he does a little curtsy. Bella and Philomena. We were acquainted with, we're plane hoppers, I think. We're timeline skippers. We were acquainted with another you from another place and another time.
Timeline hoppers.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to prevent the collapse of the universe and time itself. I think that's what you're doing, right? You're here.
It is what I'm doing as well. Was traveling with another group, but they were slowing me down. So the only way I'd be able to return back to my place was to figure out this whole mess.
Wait, did a big white demon creature tell you that with a weird face?
Demon creature.
Oh,
No.
never mind. All right, never mind.
I was talked to by a nondescript human. His name was Jason.
Does it look like that guy?
Kind of looks like that guy.
You look over and you see Jason playing slaps with a big blue bird guy. Like they take a turn trying to slap each other's hands or hand feathers. Yeah.
And where's Jason at?
Him. He will
Jason.
start kind of walking towards him.
No, that's not him. That's Jack. There's another one out that don't like. They're not all the same, unless they are the same.
As you approach, Jason looks at you, Walter, and says, "Hey, Walter, it's been a while. How's the lone wolf life treating you, champ?
The other group that was assigned to me was inefficient.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Jeremy Darling. I mean, he's a tough one to like. You know, like he's got some real problematic views. So.
Right. So who are these people?
But I mean, that Veronica Gattleby, though. Hmm?
Say, Jeremy, darling, I gotta meet this guy. Sounds rad.
Yeah. So things will make sense eventually. But Walter, we're here to help. Things are exacerbating at an alarming rate. The opposition is surging ahead. We really need to like buckle down and complete the mission.
Kind of just pinches the bridge of his nose. Still don't believe all of this fracturing timeline business, but if that returns me back home to Jiska, then fine.
Yep. And definitely Jiska will exist when the timelines are restored.
Yeah, what's a Jitska? Is that your wife?
I told you before, our empire flourished. Then
Okay.
fall.
All right, your empire. All right, I like where
All
this is
right.
going. Is this some
Bet-
kind of role play?
Bella, who stacked all of the skills, you know what they're talking about. But the Jiska Empire was wiped out. They overreached and they experimented
Robot
with
culture.
with magic and technology that was beyond their control, and they kind of wiped themselves out.
And what he's saying is that did not happen.
It was a little bit of that, but also some of their neighbors kind of came across them and there's some infighting.
Yeah,
There's a
but
whole situation.
But those neighbors wrote the history books.
True. I mean, you guys did meet a mummy who said they were from
Yeah,
Syrian, so yeah.
Evil timeline Walter. Or
Oh, well, like Red Sun Superman. Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Wait, well, I mean, we just need 3 more, then we can be the evil team.
I'm sorry, what?
Jack says,
What?
listen.
I believe there's already an evil team out there.
No, it's not about evil or good. It's about intent. Okay, it's about intent. Right? Our faction wants to restore faith. Right? That's we don't judge anybody if they eat bones, if they drink the marrow out of bones with their sharp vampire fangs. Like we don't judge them. That's just that's just how life is. Thor looks around like, is that a problem? And he says, no, not at all.
It's actually kind of hot. Not gonna lie. It's actually.
Thorn's like, I mean, it's called lunch for me, but.
Oh wait, do you eat bones too?
I mean, my species has the strongest tensile pressure on their jaw of any sapient humanoid species. So yeah, I like to crack some bones open, drink the marrow.
Yeah, dude, they're delicious.
Oh, he high fives you, like.
Yeah. Do you think these things had bones? I'm gonna go see.
All they have is the tail. I don't know where the rest of them went. Why would only the tail be left behind, and why does it look so succulent?
I mean, there's bones in the tail.
There are bones in
Brown
the
comes
tail.
up there, pushes his goggles up.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, you're correct, but that's only because his beak here isn't considered a jawbone. He has much higher tensile strength closing his beak than your jaws do.
Which
Just saying.
stronger than
Whoa. Which
yeah.
I am.
Your beaks, oh yes, you can cut through the whole battleship with that thing.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea. Wow. Thanks for letting me know before the adventure was over. I don't want to accidentally kill my girlfriend when I kiss her. Or
You don't want to do that.
other stuff.
And then very slowly, too slowly, uncomfortably slow, he winks at you. It takes a long time.
I have a cup of coffee while I'm waiting for it to finish.
I'm gonna pick up the tail that's remaining. And I'm just gonna take a bite out of it.
Oh shit! Okay, I was gonna put it in your inventory, but yeah, you start chowing down.
Sure.
It's delicious. It's delicious.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I offer some to Grom and Vashon
There is another one over here if you wanted to stash it for later.
Oh, I stash it.
Or maybe just Thorn will eat that one. You don't need drops. It's all good.
Okay.
Walter.
Yeah.
Will
There's also
turn
other
around.
gems on the ground.
Oh yeah, they pop out some gems.
Yeah.
So those are
Nice.
real.
Shouldn't
Huh.
tails.
Walter will kind of turn and see Philomena looking at him. May I help you?
Because well, I refuse to believe that you're not. She looks over at Bella. Bella, you see that she's floundering.
He may not be the Walter that we know. You mean, you didn't happen to encounter the firearm known as Jax in your travel?
Jax? No. What is this? Some type of sentient weapon?
Kinda, yeah. You got right to the point there. Yes. Are you interested in such things? Do you want a sentient firearm named Jax? Because finding one would help this little girl out, and that's what the Walter we knew was doing. It was really important to him. I understand if it's not important to you, but it's important.
This other Walter, I don't see him amongst your numbers. Something tells me
Yeah.
he didn't make it.
He got turned to glass.
Hmm.
And shattered.
He was one of my best friends. But now you can be.
Goes does raise an eyebrow at you. He would also like to do a sense motive on all of these motherfuckers, trying to get a gauge of what their deal is.
Okay. The vibes you're picking up is they are earnest and honest, but a little weird. They do seem to be friends of Jason's, and they do seem to be on the same mission and the same side as you. And this one do kind of remind you of Jeremy a little bit, and this one do kind of remind you of Veronica a little bit. Who were both famous but loose cannon engineers and scientists working for the Cze Empire, so they.
All right, so I guess I'm being reassigned to this new group. Well, the task here is to still find the card that resides in this area.
Yeah, it sounds like a good place to start was to see how that sexy sounding lady is doing in the flower.
Would you like me to heal some of you?
Oh, yeah, probably.
There'll be like 4 of you I can do at once. Oh,
New Walter, a crude automaton, obviously not well maintained or cared for, waddles up to you. You hear a ding go off, and your military train kicks in. Perhaps it's a suicide bomber. But before you can shoot its head off, it offers you a grilled cheese sandwich. Here, let us break bread. This is my mistress, Bellanora the Savvy. He offers you the grilled cheese sandwich. It smells pretty good. Better than rations for sure.
You'll take it.
Mm.
You'll look at it. Look at this rusted tin can.
Why is he poorly maintained? She has the ability to maintain him.
by his standards, but they had automatons in their society. You know, like they.
Oh, by his, yeah, his.
Yeah,
You saw
yeah.
what Vulture's original body looked like.
Yeah,
Imagine legions of those.
by Alkastar standards, you're doing great, Bella. Like he's doing great. But by
It's like, oh,
just
that's
getting
adorable.
Robot Empire, yeah,
Like,
you know.
why did they deface this robot with a mustache?
All right.
I see you guys bought the My First Robot kit. That's cute.
Oh, you.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't
What
actually
the-
say that.
What the heck?
He says, I am not Spellenora's first robot. I was actually built by her father, a powerful overlord, a planeswalker of ill repute, with an iron fist and a large horsecock.
That's an interesting detail.
Well, I was
Wait.
programmed to make sure I mentioned it.
Wait, what did you
You
say
might.
your name was? And he looks at Bella.
My name is Bellanora. Why?
Hmm. Never mind.
So, Grom, as you are treating the wounds and all that, Vashon says to you and to Jerry, he says, I mean, listen, I like that other Walter just fine, but I mean, this kind of feels like an upgrade, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Well,
I don't ever want now I never want to die because I'm afraid that the next Vashon going to be way better than me. You know, like I don't want.
Well,
I
you
feel
got the
pressure
B team
now.
badge. You got the deep B team badge, Rash. I don't think you're going nowhere. However, if
Well,
I do die, you
yeah.
have to promise me if I come back some little sissy bitch, you gotta just take me out, okay?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, absolutely. He offers you the pinky.
All right, give him my pinky.
Okay.
Jericho, if I come back, will you recognize me?
Of course I will. I think I'd recognize you in any reality, Grum.
Would
you
Pepito
know-
come back?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we should ask Jack if that
Jack.
bear. Jack looks over. Hey, what's up?
If I die and come back, will Pepito come back too?
Well, yeah, I mean that's kind of a signature thing. Even the bear versions of Grom have a little bear tumor.
What, bear version?
Oh yeah, like most Groms are actually bears.
I knew it.
Yeah, you're one of the only goblin Groms in all of existence.
Well, it's a bird and I must bear.
Nah, must bear. Nice, buddy. Nice. I think you can. The weakness of bears, cocaine. Oh man.
Isn't one
Time
of
to
our
get up.
opposition named Grom the Bear?
Jack says, "Oh yeah."
I'm the battle bear.
Oh, he's actually a support alchemist like you. So that means when you fight, you got to take him out first, or the fight will take forever because he'll just keep healing his allies.
Well, I thought we prefer them. Fights take forever.
Yeah,
Here's
that's
a lot
what
more-
I've heard.
A lot more practice.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, can we go open this flower? Now we're all healed up and everything.
Woodchop approaches you, Lex. Says,
The name's Woodchop. I'm a secret agent. I work for the Duchy of Alkenstar. I'm here undercover. Pleased to meet you, soldier.
Raising the eyebrow at him. You do realize that secret agents don't just blurt out they are secret agents, right?
But they do to their friends.
and he presents you a flower he has picked.
I can see that it's one of the flowers around here, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like he didn't fucking drive down the street to the florist. Yeah, like
He'll take it and just look at it.
Hmm.
Right.
Hmm.
This is going to be another one of those groups.
It's gonna be great. Now let's talk to the sexy lady.
all right. The sexy lady awaits.
Do we have enough rupees though?
How dare you make that implication? But it's not wrong. It's not wrong. All right. As you approach the flower, you hear the voice inside say, Go away! I hate monsters.
I kick it down the door.
Miss
Oh
the
damn!
monster.
You kick. All right, give me the force open, I guess.
Listen, we're on a mission. Where's the hero? All right, I'll do this.
All right, this flower, which contains an elder fey being, is gonna be pretty. Oh my god.
You were saying.
It's DC 40. All right, so you kick it, and then it flops over, and this mostly naked but clothed in the places that would make it still a family-friendly game, comes spilling out of the flower. Her rotund, voluptuous bottom, aimed at the sky. Her hair disheveled. And she says, "Oh my!" Grom, I know that since this first session, it's been well established you have a weakness for large women. Muscular women. Okay. So you're safe from this one?
Yeah.
She's very soft. Okay. All right. Okay. Whew. All right. Just don't take you to the Garudas. The Garudas, you'll be fine. All right. Got it.
You still haven't gotten over his first love, though.
Aw. Yeah. Okay, so she's flopping around, and then she sort of rolls over and says, "How dare you! Oh, you're not monsters, are you?"
I mean, depends on your definition, I feel like.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess a monster would kick a beautiful woman out of her house.
Oh, you live like this?
Well, it's a portal to a demi-plane full of pleasure and love.
Ugh.
And she bats her eyelashes at you and says, "I don't suppose you're looking for that, are you? I'm running a special right now if you have enough rupees." And you realize immediately, Jericho, this is a prostitute.
I don't say anything, I just kind of lower my hat so it hides my face a little bit.
Okay. All right, Walter, as a military man, you know, many of the men and women under your command have gotten into trouble with prostitutes. So you're well versed in dealing with these vile temptresses. Yeah.
He just responds, "I have a wife at home."
Oh, okay. She says, "Oh, well, she doesn't have to know." And she bats her eyelashes at you again. Jiggly, boobily.
Hey,
I understand
Yeah.
the advances
Excuse
you're
me.
trying to make me, but if she was to find out, she would kill both you and me. So I will refrain.
Excuse me, nice lady.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yes, we're so sorry for disturbing you, but we're looking for like a hero guy with like scraggly, long blonde hair, blue eyes.
Oh, I know who you're looking for. Little Link.
Can you?
Yeah, he's one of my best customers.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh,
this was
dear.
a Zelda thing. I've never played a Zelda game. I was really confused. Oh, it all makes sense now.
The pieces have clicked into place.
I didn't even clicked.
I'm with you, Jericho.
Okay, cool.
You two have made it this whole time. Never played a single Zelda game. This
I know.
is incredible.
I know.
All right.
Is.
Well, you're playing one now.
Oh yeah.
I dug up Link's sword in World of Warcraft. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. Apparently,
I've got this.
Link is one of her best customers. So.
I ledge guard him in Super Smash Bros. That's what I do.
Oh man, little buddy.
She says, if you're looking for him, he is. Where was he? Doesn't. Well, it's hard to understand what he says. I think he has a speech impediment. But I know he likes to torture the bokoblins, and there are some bokoblins nearby if you wanted to go check them out. He might be there. They're nasty little creatures. They have large watermelon-shaped heads, like if the watermelon was turned sideways, and then they have long carrot-shaped noses, and they have huge ears that fan out on either side. They're usually pretty short and have lanky arms and legs.
So
Grom,
fitting
these-
that description
go.
and points at Grom.
Oh, when you point, she says, "I don't know, monsters!" And she starts climbing back inside, and it's like watching the most bodaciously beautiful, big beautiful white girl try to climb into a bathtub, but she's struggling.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Hey.
Well, we.
Where
Find
where
this-
are they?
She points with her foot, because she's got very talented feet. In case you have rubies, that way.
Those cutscenes were always too inappropriate.
God, it was always when I was playing it. When I was playing Breath of the Wild, when me and my kid were playing Breath of the Wild, that was when my wife would walk into the room and think that I was playing like a porn game with my kid, because it was always goddamn prostitute fairy was sexually assaulting Link. It was like, oh my god. Yeah.
And they got increasingly intense.
Oh yeah, it was rough. Anyways,
Wait, before you go, ma'am. How many rupees?
oh, she says, well, do you want to get strong or tough?
What does that mean?
In the games, she was how you would upgrade your equipment. You would have sex with her. Oh, I'm sorry. You would get kissed by her, and then she would pull you inside the flower, and then deposit you disheveled, and you would have better equipment. After paying her a lot of money. Take that however you want.
Okay, hang on. I'm being told
I'm pretty sure that meant she was a prostitute. I don't know. Larry, how do you weigh in on this? Great fairies are prostitutes?
I think I would say sex worker of some sort. I'm not
Some
sure.
sort. And we're not shaming sex workers at all. Yeah, I mean, he could have just gone to a blacksmith, guys. Okay, he could have just gone to a blacksmith. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, she like
She is a
polished
forger.
his helmet and stuff.
I was gonna say she has a forge underneath her skirt, but polishing the helmet.
But Jerry, she do whisper to you that for 500 rupees, she will make you much stronger, or even tougher.
I hold out like a gold piece. Does this count as a rupee, or is this a different thing?
No, rupees are like gems. Check your inventory,
Oh
Jericho.
shit! I have a bunch of rupees.
Well, yeah, so what happens in this world is when you stand on drops, they just go into your inventory.
So do I have? Okay, I know you added 6 individual items of rupees. Can I just like increase those so I have 6 of them? So I might.
Whoa! So you have to buy a special wallet. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Yeah, you can definitely combine them.
All right, I'm just gonna combine them together. All right, I'll be back.
Okay. It says, "I'll be waiting." Ooh. And then she waves goodbye to you with her foot as she disappears inside the flower.
Stack motions at Thorn. It's like, hey, want to give it a go?
Yeah, I mean, shit. Where do we get 500 rupees? You just kill these lizard guys, I guess.
I mean, I guess we could just like farm them for a bit.
All right.
If
He
we
shouts
slept
at
here.
the water. Come out, nerds! I need your rupees.
Wait, is it individual or can it be a group discount? Hang on.
All right, you hear a murmur from inside, and she says, well, if there's all 5 of you, I'll lower it to 300 apiece.
Oh damn, it's individual. All right. Sorry, we'll find them rupees. It's all right.
Okay, do you guys head off map, or are you just gonna hang out here?
We're gonna.
I mean,
Walter starts.
hey,
running
listen.
off.
Listen, if you want to farm rupees, I mean, it's actually pretty thematic to this particular adventure arc.
We can farm rupees maybe from the goblins, okay? Maybe they'll
you
drop
see
it.
you see the forms of the there's so many Lizalfos out there in the water swimming around.
I mean, we could have just Walter like sit on the edge and just like snipe them, right? I mean, you'd one
Yeah,
shot.
or we could, fish. I'm sure. Wait, oh, you are a fishing man, right? You are like you just.
Man, I don't fish. I mean, I dynamite fish, I guess.
Bella, we.
He'll go in for like group flower action. I'll stay outside with Philomena.
Okay, fair.
Guys, bokoblins.
Oh,
you
sorry.
see
Yeah.
Vashon, and he's got like his pocket knife out, and he's like stabbing flowers, and then like bushes and stuff, and then one of them actually makes a rupee appear, and he says, "Son of a bitch." Hey guys, everything here makes rupees.
Oh shit.
Yeah, get
Let me
the
see that
bombs
rupee.
out. Get the.
Maybe we can make our own rupees. Let me see it.
Get the bombs out.
The cops
You think they
world
got-
destruction.
We're about
Let me
to
see
show
a
this
rupee.
world what's up. I bet this world's ain't never seen bombs before.
I can make my own probably.
What, the
Let me see
rupees?
if I-
An
yeah, let me see
alchemical
it.
item.
Okay. So when Jericho produces the rupee, it is resplendently beautiful, mesmerizing even. There's something about it that seems a bit unnatural, magical almost. Like, this isn't a gem mined from the earth. This is a stone forged from the life force of living creatures.
I can't do anything with that. Sorry.
All right, Vashon, you're on a mission. You're gonna stay nearby us, but while we're dealing with the actual main quest, you're gonna farm as many rupees as you
Oh,
can.
I'm gonna
okay?
farm the fuck. You see how? Listen to me. All right. She might be a big girl, but I mean, she kind of shaped like a dwarf. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I know what you're saying. I've
Hey,
used you.
Philomena, put your earmuffs on. We're having an adult discussion over here. She just shakes her head as she storms off to join the actual adventure.
And she can give us like cool shit. So like, I'll take it.
Yeah, I
It's like
mean,
a 2
I'm
for 1
strong
deal.
and tough already, but like, man, I kind of want to pass out in them pillows. You know what I'm saying? Like, what a story when we get back to Alkenstar.
You think we're going back to Alkenstar? That's very cute of you. All right, let's
Why
go.
would we?
Ooh, do I need to like?
JJ, Johnny, Jessica, Jack, whatever his name is. He said that if we restore fate, we get to, restore fate. And he waggles his furry brows at you.
There is nothing about Alkenstar I would change.
Yeah, I would change something. I'd put me back in it.
I mean, there's plenty of places there are in the world, you know.
Right. So you guys begin to head down the road. All right. Let me change the music out. Let's see. Man, there's a lot of songs.
I feel like I need to go buy this Zelda game. Now.
I think you.
Just, like, for the story, like alone.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, I think you'd honestly. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are their own thing. Like, they're definitely different from every other Zelda game, but like when they get their hooks into you, and it doesn't happen to everybody. It took 3 tries for me, but when it finally happens, it's an incredible experience. It's like it was a very good time. It's a very good time.
It doesn't even have to be those games. Could be Windwalker.
Yeah,
could be
I've been playing Zelda
ones.
since I was 6 years old. So like, I mean, like I love these games. But these particular games were so different that I did kind of bounce off of them at first. But like, yeah, it's good shit. They're definitely masterpieces as far as I'm concerned, as far as video games go. All right. Where's a good? Is there just like Bokoblin Village? Oh my god, Temple. All right, we'll just go with these. All right, and here we go. I gotta put you guys down here, and then gotta load in the Bokoblins.
It's a massive map. Oh my lord.
That's how it feels playing the game.
Oh.
And look at these cuties.
Ooh,
Look at those cuties.
it looks
Oh
a
my
little
God.
bit like Grom.
How dare you?
Not in a bad. It's just like a little bit. You know, maybe
right.
just a smidge.
So they're cooking something. Looks like a big fat fish. They're having a little fish fry right there. One of them's taking a whiz on this bush. This one's dancing. They all seem to be pretty happy, enjoying their peaceful lives. From a distance, Walter, with your 32 passive perception, you see that they are in danger. Someone is perched on top of these ancient bones. This guy. Look at that. Look at that fucking killing face. Look at those eyes. The eyes of a killer.
Eyes of a man.
Yeah. They seem unaware of his presence. But every once in a while the dancing one stops dancing and it looks around nervously. And then it shrugs and it goes back to dancing. You watch as he leaps, grabs, pulls himself up. This one turns around. It goes over. And it goes back. They have some kind of exchange in a language no one understands. And then he shakes his head like must have been the wind. And he goes back to dancing and they continue cooking their delicious fish.
Jericho, we need to warn them.
I don't know who's the bad guy in this situation.
Well, as you say that, you see this guy pulls out a fucking bomb.
Oh shit!
He throws the bomb into their cook fire, and it explodes. They cry out. Many of them die instantly. The dancing one is now on fire. It runs around screaming, begging for mercy. It falls to its knees, asking the gods in its ancient barbarian tongue, why? Why? And as the flames take its life, it turns into purple smoke and disappears. One of them starts to flee, and then this dude suddenly has a bow in his hand, and he fucking shoots it right in the fucking head. It
He's
turns to
ignoring
smoke.
Pathfinder action economy. Holy!
And just like that, they're all dead. You see him begin vacuuming up the rupees just by running over them.
How many rupees was there?
Oof, it looked like there was like maybe 10 fivers. There's still one unattended over here. He doesn't seem to have noticed it. He's busy eating their fish. He's just eating it, even though it's like still hot from the fire. It seems like he's immune to fire damage.
Wow, that guy
Or
just
at least
walked up and killed those people.
fish. Yeah.
Is that the guy? I'm assuming that's the one.
Yeah, that looks like the person I saw in my vision.
He's not wearing green though.
Look, he just
I didn't necessarily
bombing
see
people.
green. If I doubt the shaggy hair's right, the eyes are right.
Yeah, that guy just walked up and murdered people, and I know lots about murdering random civilians. That was kind of that was tough.
Anybody that goes around throwing bombs at people must be evil.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
I'm speaking from experience here. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, wait.
I wouldn't rush to
You
judgment
spent
on
10
people
levels of
throwing
your
bombs.
life throwing bombs at people, mister.
Listen, I've met a lot of you guys before, and I didn't think you were that kill happy.
I'm
Maybe
pretty
you
kill
were the
happy.
bad guy. You guys are the bad guys.
I think that maybe we just like approach him at a distance. Let's not alarm him. Hey, look, hello, sir.
Sir.
Yeah, you're adorable. Go talk to him. Maybe
All
we'll.
right. As you approach, he finishes the fish. It only took him 3 bites to eat a fish as large as you, Bella.
I project a yellow exclamation point above my head.
Oh, he goes, huh? And he starts walking over to you.
How do you do that?
I stand patiently in place.
Okay.
How-
He
how-
approaches you, and he
Is that
said,
the thing
and
you can do?
he just looks at you like he expects you to initiate the conversation.
Hi there. I'm Bella. What's your name?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Link
Maybe you're Link, right?
Yeah. So to explain, Leah, Link is mute. He does not have the ability to
Oh my
speak.
gosh.
Link's tired of doing this
They
game.
played Smash Bros. They should know.
He don't want to read the lore. He just wants the
No one
quest.
talks in Smash Bros. They just grunt.
Where's the speech talks all the time? That's like just trash. The most trash talking of all the characters.
So she'll say, "Oh, you must be Link."
He narrows his eyes. You see him reaching for his weapon. You see that he has a lot of weapons.
She holds up her hands peacefully,
Mm.
like, "Hey,
Bella, you with your training in society, this is a feral man. This guy is a fucking savage. Like this is a barbarian for sure.
hey, there's no reason to get excited. No one means you any harm."
No, but he speaks in quests and rewards.
Hey, we're trying to save the world. Do you think you could
All
help
right.
us?
There you go.
Oh, ooh, he has a look on his face like he doesn't like that. He doesn't like that. And you see him turn, and he looks off into the far distance, like really far. And for some reason, when you look into the far distance, you feel like your vision is like pulled out of your skull, and then like you're like scrying almost, and like you kind of peer off into the far distance, and you see a resplendent fucking castle surrounded by a purple miasma of like evil. And you see all sorts of nasty fucking monsters. There's some like spider robots. A bird makes a mistake of flying by, and when a spider robot just fucking evaporates it out of the air, just disintegrates it with a laser beam from its eyeball. He looks back at you and he says, "Yeah, yeah,"
Bella.
and he runs off.
Wait, Bella. Wait, this
He
is what
just
you
starts.
gotta
He
do.
just
You gotta.
starts. He just starts swimming around.
Please come back.
This is what you
Okay.
gotta do,
All right.
Bella.
He comes back and he walks up to you and he gets into the position. It's the position of you may talk to me.
You gotta do this, Bella. Stat reaches up and down off screen, and he pulls up the cinematic wide bars. So this is how you gotta talk to him to know what's important. And so he goes. So the screen becomes widescreen. And he puts an
Okay.
arm over his shoulder, points to the water. You can see his reflection.
Okay. He looks at the reflection.
That's a hero right there. And we've been told that you've been having a little trouble lately, and so what I see in there and is a hero that needs a pollen, someone who could get on the hero's golden path and take it all the way. You see that too, right?
The hero's reflection, he sees it himself.
What is happening?
All right. You can give me an insight roll on this strange barbarian.
Me?
I mean, you're interacting with. Yeah. I mean, Bella,
Yeah,
you definitely could do one. You're right there studying him. I mean, anybody that's watching the exchange could try to figure out what the fuck's going on here. Okay. With your sense mode of Walter, you've seen this before. A soldier that's done too much killing has seen too much. The PTSD, bro. It's real bad. He's AWOL. He's fucking AWOL right now. Bella, same vibes, but you kind of get that this is a young man who the weight of destiny is crushing him. Damn, okay. Stack, you get the same vibes. Like, he knows what he has to do, but he just doesn't have the spoons to do it. He needs some time for himself.
Listen, I've been there. I know when the world is crushing you and you think that everything feels useless and you just want to stop and just take time to just watch TV and eat snacks. And so
When you
Which-
say snacks, he runs off.
Ah, fuck.
He goes to the camp.
Walter will-
He goes to the blown up campfire, which is somehow not blown up anymore. And then out of nowhere, he starts producing ingredients, and he just puts a mushroom, an apple, what looks like some slime, in the pot, and he shakes the pot, and then there's fucking food. He holds the food high above his head, exultation on his face. And then he eats it all. He doesn't share it with anybody. And he eats it in 3 bites, even though it was enough food for like probably 4 people.
All right.
And then he wanders off.
Walter, tag in there if you don't want to. Remember, subtitles help too.
He sees that.
What
Did
was his
anybody go get
name?
this rupee that was over
I was
here?
just saying, I wanted to go grab him before he started moving over there.
All right, so you gotta try to beat up to it.
Yeah,
All right.
I run.
Oh, he sees you take his rupee, and he says, "Ha!" And then he puts a finger in the air like he understands, and he assumes the position in front of you, allowing you to talk to him. He starts taking things out of his pouch. And he shows them to you. Yeah. He's got an apple. He's got what looks like a gelatinous blob. He has a bat wing. He has an arrow that has a bomb on the end of it.
I take out things myself, and I show him. I show him soap,
Okay. Well, he doesn't like that.
a crowbar,
Okay. Somewhat cool.
flint and steel,
No.
a bomb.
Okay. What's your
Skull bomb.
it's a skull. Oh shit. Okay. Skull bomb. He quickly puts away his stuff and he takes out rupees.
Oh no! Jackpot.
He points to his hand. He points to the skull bomb, and then he does sort of a gesture with his hand, like how much?
I gesture. I hold up 5 0 0.
Oh, he looks so downcrest. He looks at the skull bomb longingly, and then he runs off. He's gonna go get you 500 rupees.
That was the easiest 500 rupees.
You just sent him on a quest to go find something else.
Yeah.
After him. Where'd he go?
I'll
Find some
track
rupees. I'm
him.
gonna stay right here. I'll be back.
All right,
I
you
can
guys look. You guys look behind you, and you see that Vashon is like, "Look at this shit! I'm just digging them up. I'm just digging them up. I got my shovel at it. Boop! There's another
Pro,
one.
if you could just dig, and it was the most profitable way to make the rupees.
I'm just digging them up, guys. This is crazy. You don't even gotta kill people." All right, Vela, you catch up with him and almost get killed because he's spinning around in a circle with his sword to cut down as many plants as possible, and he's grabbing all the rupees that appear.
While he's doing that, I want to try to talk to him and just be like, "Link, hey."
Oh, okay. He runs up. He runs up to you. Gets into the position.
Oh.
You're allowed to talk to him now.
Why don't you want to complete your quest?
He looks at the castle.
Is it because
and you get pulled over there?
Yeah, is it because it's scary, or is it?
Oh, he shakes his head. He shakes his head.
No, obviously not. You're very strong and brave and very handsome.
Yeah.
But
when you say very handsome, he holds up his hand. He shakes his head at you like, please, no. And then he says, "Ha!" And then he reaches into his belt pouch and he pulls out a piece of paper. And I will take you over to the splash page. Are you guys able to see the splash page, or do you gotta drag your minis out?
No, no token.
Yeah,
There's no
Dragon
token
Minis.
vision.
All right, hold on. I'll get your minis. Hold on. I'll park you at the top of his bucket list. There we go.
Oh my lord. Oh my god.
What's with her spine?
It's made of.
It's all that crawling around collecting frogs, bro. Don't you play the games? All right. So he shows you his bucket list.
Oh jeez. Oh my god. I feel attacked. I'm feeling attacked.
You got way
Alright.
too much fun doing this.
I did these things. Oh.
Oh no, I'm saying Crash. You had way too much fun making this list.
Yeah. Boring down.
No boring down.
Taming the giant horse.
If you haven't played the game, these are all things that you could do.
Yeah. I know. I'm
Yeah.
just like, okay. Fill entire inventory with bomb arrows.
Who's
I see
his?
you- I see you won a sand seal race. I wonder who the Gerudos are.
Oh, when you say that, he holds up a finger. He runs behind a bush, and then less than 3 seconds later, he comes out of the bush, but it's not him anymore. It's an unbelievably sexy desert princess wearing like a Princess Jasmine getup, and they shake their hips at you, spin in a circle. Walter, with your high perception, that's still him. He just is very androgynous,
You
like
don't
real
say.
femboy energy.
You don't say.
I do say. All right. Anyways, they go back into the bush and they change back into their clothes.
So I'm seeing on this map, like the place that you pointed out is this castle at the center of this land, and
Yeah.
I'm also seeing that you went to a place called Gerudo, perhaps down in the southwest corner. That's very far away from your goal.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we right now?
Oh,
According to this map.
Great question.
Hills of Bomer. Okay.
Oh, here, I'll take your party token, use this as a map marker. I mean, I obviously don't have maps for all of Hyrule, guys, but I mean, like, that would be crazy. But there is an actual, very active Roll20 Breath of the Wild community. I was
I can
impressed.
see. Yeah, I can see.
I was impressed. I was really impressed.
All right. So we gotta do all these things. Oh, he needs to do all these things.
When you say that, he says, he nods vigorously. Ha!
That's a lot. I mean, are
Ah.
you sure?
He nods even more vigorously.
Yeah, you mean. All
Why are
right.
we
What?
helping this guy?
All right.
I think we need to get him back on the hero track, but it looks like he's got to do all these. Are these side quests?
You're also not sure what's the deal with the booty thrusting elf and the uncomfortably sexy fish lady. But when he laid out the map and the bucket list, these two photographs fell out of the
I mean,
folded
this
to-do list.
this one looks like it could be his sister. This one might be his pet fish, maybe.
Listen, Lee, you can do these things after you do the
Oh, when you say that, he gets a look. He gets a fucking look on his face. All right. Anyone can attempt a society or perception for insight.
I'll insight him.
Sensitive.
Okay. Oh damn. Okay. Holy shit, guys! Wow. All right. I mean, should have been hidden, but we'll keep it because that's two nat 20s on this perception check. A 40. Okay, listen, you guys 100% understand what's going on here. This you're pretty sure is his significant other, and this significant other is in this castle and requires rescuing, but it's kind of a one-sided relationship. You get the feeling that this guy, when she's around, he doesn't get to do anything he wants to do. So he wants to
He's
do
trying to put
these
it off
things.
as much as possible.
He just wants to do some stuff for himself for a change. That's all. He just wants to enjoy life for a little bit, like that. Jeez. Yes, that's the vibe.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's the
You
vibe.
want to have a rage? Me and Thorn know all about that one.
That's a good.
He looks at you, and you see you hear a sound as he pulls out of nowhere, which is to say his belt pouch, a marker, and then he adds another item.
A rage.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, Link, can I offer you something to think on?
Yeah.
Now, this Zelda person, or this lady right here, she's important to you,
I mean, it
right?
makes sense. She signed the photo. Yeah, you know her name. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's there.
She's important to you. You care about her? Do you maybe love her?
Oh man, when you say that, he turns beet red and he looks away. He mutters to himself.
Well,
and he nods firmly because he can't.
awesome.
He can't deny it. He can't deny it, even
That's
though
awesome.
there's some stands out there that are really upset about it.
And
because not featured here is his fish boyfriend, because he also has a fish boyfriend, but I couldn't find any art of him that just didn't have a big old shark dick in it. So yeah. But if you need those pictures, message me after the game.
Okay. Link, what would you think? I know, like, you're existing right now, and she's out there waiting for you. But like, what if she could see everything that you were doing throughout your whole adventure, and she saw you waiting, or saw you delaying? How do you think that would make her feel?
Ooh. He kind of looks left and he looks right, and he shakes his head, and then he poses in a way that makes him look like he's casting magic, but then he doesn't move. He's like still as a statue.
What is he doing?
Trying to look good.
And then he points to the picture, and then he points to the castle on the map, and then he poses like he's casting a spell, but he can't move.
Can we play charades and interpret what he's trying to do?
Yeah. You can use you can do a society roll if you want to see if your character is able to discern what's going on here.
Guys, we've known him for a few minutes. He's already added something to the list.
All right. Walter, you're not 100% sure. Maybe he's saying that he doesn't have strong enough magic to get past the magic barrier around the castle. That would make sense. Bella, what he's saying is his girlfriend is a powerful magical princess, but she's trapped in an eternal stasis. So she's not going to be peeking on him, and she doesn't know how long this is going to take.
All right, so
I guess
you need to save her? Is that what you're trying to do?
He narrows his eyes as he looks at Jericho, and you see a feral cunning there, and he slowly nods his head yes.
All right. I'll beat you to it. See ya.
What are you doing, Jericho?
Motivation, I guess.
Oh, Are you heading off? You heading off to
I
Hyrule
run,
Castle?
Yeah.
Be-
Fuck
Bella,
it.
Bella looks at him. You might want to go. She might steal your girlfriend.
I mean,
No, he's
he-
got to do his things. Let a man live.
I'm not surprised you wanted to like.
I'm
Make
gonna be
yourself-
honest. I'm gonna be honest. He has real main character energy. Like he's watching Jericho go. He has a smug look on his face. Like never gonna see her again. Like bitch gonna die. Like he's very confident that ain't gonna happen.
All right.
Okay. I can
All
work
right.
with this.
She probably
All
put
right.
herself in stages just to get away from you.
All right, Lynx. Where are the Carrick seeds? He points at the map.
What you pointed?
Koroxes.
Oh, he just starts pointing everywhere. Like he's pointed over 70 times and he's still pointing.
How many of these seeds do you have?
He gets he realizes what you're asking and he writes 52.
Oh my
Out of
god.
99.
So, Link, do you think that maybe you just need a lot of them, and maybe you don't need all the Carrick seeds, but at a certain point you might have enough Carrick seeds where you can reasonably do what you need to get done.
What are you doing with these seeds, son? And why are they important? Why are they on this list?
You see he's thinking real hard.
Keep thinking.
Uh,
Next
That'll take a
item.
while.
What is this silver
all
line now?
right. He with a heavy heart, he crosses that one out.
Ron is going
Alright.
to start doing that dance that the other goblins were doing.
Okay.
And once he gets Link's attention, he's gonna basically act like some sort of physical thing, gesture like "Come at me, bro." Or you only attack goblins that don't know why you're there.
Oh
You gonna blow me
dang!
up while I'm dancing?
What? He seems kind of
I'm doing
confused.
the goblin dance. You gonna blow me up?
He looks around, and he points to Grom and he says, "Yeah."
Yeah.
No,
Wait,
not
no.
no ha.
Grom,
If you can, big
what are
boy.
you
Waves
trying
her
to-
hands.
What are you trying to do, Grom?
Just
I want to
get
kill him.
number
Kill those
2.
goblins over there. He's a murderer.
That's true. He does seem
They
like
were
an
just,
asshole.
they're just
Grom, we need
eating
him.
their fish. I don't need him.
I mean, Grom, it does say right here he wants to trick 10 or more bokoblins into blowing themselves up, and then he drew a
know.
bokoblin whose head is a bomb.
He sort of looks like
This is what you're
my
dealing
baby
with. And
brother.
look at this psychopath shit. Only 7 so far.
I know. That's what I'm
How many
saying.
times has he tried this? How many
21.
times?
Listen,
Link. What kind of name is that, anyways?
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. That's me.
Link, I feel like you're just unfulfilled. And I don't think anything.
Oh, when you say
on
that,
this,
he nods. He does it. Yeah.
no, but none of the things on this list are gonna make you feel better.
Unless you speedrun it.
Bro.
Oh. This is
He looks so sad when you say that. You see one tear run down his face.
You're on a treadmill, and no matter how many things you buy, how many little adventures you think is gonna fill the snowboarding peak in a hole size in your heart, it ain't gonna get it done.
You see a second tear roll down his face, and it spatters on the sexy photograph of Zelda.
Now,
He looks at the photograph, and he seems lost in his memories. He's in a cutscene right now.
Alright, snap it back out of it. We don't have time for all that.
It takes 90 seconds. And then he's back with you.
Now I
And
say
he shakes it off though. He shakes it off and he points to the list and he shakes it and he pounds it against his heart and he says, "Yeah."
Son, which of these items is actually going to help you in rescuing your significant other?
no, he wants to have fun because his spouse is this thing that he wants to lets him have fun. But I say they just need to, do one of these things together. Maybe they need to learn to compromise, let him have fun. Because think about it, he does these things, rescues her, and then what? He's miserable again.
Wow, he's just nodding along like finally fucking somebody understands me. This is like an unfathered youth who has found a toxic masculinity VTuber. You know what I'm saying? Like he's drinking your Kool-Aid, bro. Like he understands. You understand what he's going through.
Grom grabs his murder list and lights it on fire.
I'll support Grom in all his violences. I will
All
stand
right.
next to him in case I need to intercept strike.
As you bird his beautiful bucket list, he stares at it, and you hear combat music start queuing up.
Well, hold on.
I reach for my initiative dice.
We're supposed to help this guy, and then what? If we mess this up, then what? The timeline's broken. Jack's still mad at us, and then we're stuck in the little negative zone over there.
Yeah, he'll just. I'm sure he'll like respawn or something. I'm sure he's got variants too.
I am not going to be
I don't think we
stuck
should
in
test
this
that.
world.
We need to get through this. Bella has obviously been taking notes and still has the list.
Okay. So, Link, I'm sure that we find an understanding between you and Miss Zelda, and you guys can have fun together. I'm sure she likes snowboarding. I'm sure, maybe you take an interest in picking flowers, maybe. Maybe there's things she wants to do. Have you decided to find things of joy in things she enjoys?
When you say that, his eyes travel to her bodacious booty, and he has a haunted look on his face.
Alright, snap out of it, big boy.
I mean, not a mesmerized look, like a haunted look, like a soldier who's fought a war too many times. Like he doesn't know if he can go back in the trenches.
Bella will be like, Link, now there's no reason to get hasty. We just want to help. We want to. Nope. Are we entering a battle map? We could help you. We don't have to fight each other. Look, I have some of the things that you said written down. Like we're on it.
Oh yeah, you have a replacement list? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I also have a feat called Shameless Request, and I can make a brazen request of him to calm down if need be.
Okay. All right. When he sees that you made a copy of his list, he seems relieved. He has narrow eyes as he stares at Bokoblin Grokoblin.
I look over at his picture of his girlfriend and light another match.
Ooh! All right.
Stop lighting it! Stop lighting it! Stop on fire!
He snatches up his photographs.
I nod at him and smile. You remember this? You keep killing goblins, I'm gonna come back here and burn everything you love.
Damn.
All right, give me an intimidation. If it's high enough, we'll remove number 10 from the list.
It is not gonna be high enough. I'm untrained in that.
Come on, net 20.
A 10. That's okay.
Okay. He'll test the theory. There's not usually sequels for his games. He'll test the theory. You come back, sure. Okay.
It's not like the other players don't want me to get in a fight with this guy, so I will back off. But Crom is not happy with helping Link. I don't like everybody be mad at me though, so.
I mean,
No, you're good.
it does say only 7 so far. Every time you close your eyes and try to calm down, Grom, you see only 7 so far.
All right.
Well,
So of
are
these
you-
items, like what can we do that's going to help you in your pursuit to save your girlfriend?
Eh. Eh. Eh.
Okay, we got 3 options. Do you think we could agree on doing one together, and then we'll help you save her?
Ooh. Okay, his eyes too slit. He's Brock Pokemon in it right now. He stares at you.
I am making a shameless request of him.
Okay. Okay.
And as a result of this, if it doesn't go well, you can't reduce his attitude to me.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Go ahead and give me that diplomacy.
Nice.
All right. Let me check his will save. Hold on. Okay. 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 He lets out a sigh. He looks to the castle again. He gets that haunted look on his face. And then he circles the silver Lionel.
Yeah, that sounds great. What's the Lionel?
And he takes out his sword and he fucking busts out some sick moves like he's stabbing. And
Do
he
you know
puts
where
the
we'd
sword-
find one?
He nods.
Can you point at the map? I know where these things are. I hope it's close to us.
He motions for you to follow him. It will lead you off towards them.
Okay.
All right, I'm not a big fan of this guy either, right? I mean, I'm just saying, if he slips up, I mean, we could always just push him off a cliff or something.
I agree.
Pretty sure the closest
Yeah.
silver Lionel is like miles away, like if in the real game, but who knows? Yeah, obviously, could be anywhere. It's like they're always on like crazy plateaus.
Wild.
Well, but it's just like they're always on like these crazy plateaus off in the weird like corners of the map.
All right. He leads you into sort of a marshy, sort of like wet, foresty area. And you do see the creature, and it is sort of just like pacing back and forth on a bridge. And I'll drop you on the map. Let's see. All right, he points. You see it.
So help us understand before this starts. You want to defeat this thing and then eat it, or what it leaves behind?
Yeah. Yeah. And he makes a gesture like 3 bites. Then he rubs his tummy.
Even though we just saw him put down fish and God knows what else he just made within minutes.
He does seem to have some kind of hypermetabolism situation going on, yeah.
Okay, 2 separate things. One, when he was kind of running around and stuff like that, I had marked him as my hunt prey. I'd like to do a recall knowledge on him to see if there's anything I can pick up on this guy.
Ooh, yeah, sure. Okay. So you're pretty sure he's a barbarian rogue combo. Maybe a barbarian archetype rogue archetype barbarian. You're not really sure. He's definitely feral. You don't think he was always feral, but you think he's definitely become feral. He might be a little autistic. You may ask any mechanical question about him.
I'm gonna ask about his HP because it sounded like there may have been a little bit of tension. If we were to get into a fight with him, what is his HP?
Oh, his HP? Okay. You think it's 20 hearts.
Do I have an understanding of what the fuck that metric is?
You do not.
God damn it. That's not exactly how I thought the answer was going to be. Okay.
Dude has 20 hearts. I only have one of those. That's crazy. He's got at least like 20
probably
times
why-
my HP.
Yeah, Vashon's like, that's probably why he eats so much goddamn food. By the way, Jericho, we're up to 103 rupees.
I high five him.
High five.
Hmm.
I mean, I kind of understand what this boy's all about. I can stay here forever. This is great. This is a great place. They got big fat hookers. You got food everywhere. Anytime you need something, you just chop down a tree or you dig it up from the ground. You don't even have to have a fucking job here, man. What?
Vashon, you can't call them fat. They're plus sized. I got that from a flashcard.
Oh shoot. Yeah, sorry. Maybe I'm getting a little savage myself here.
Keep looking for those rupees.
All right. Yeah, Thorn says, yeah, don't worry. I'm getting rupees. Anything that's alive, I'm killing it.
Great. I bet this kid has a lot of rupees on him.
I mean, Woodchop says,
Well, it would be less than 500, or he would have bought your skull bomb.
I mean, it's still a lot. Just put it out there.
Yeah, true. Why don't we just kill this guy?
We might.
We could take all his stuff, and then we could go save his girlfriend. And then, I have a girlfriend, but someone else could be her
We'll
partner.
play along. We'll play along for now, and if it doesn't work out, we can kill him. But we'll play along.
All this mentioning of killing. I'm gonna shift targets over to this creature over here because I can see it. I mark it as my prey. I make a written call knowledge check on
him from here.
Jack looks at all of you, just watching. He has no commentary. Okay, when you look over at that creature, your head hurts when you look upon it because it is possibly the most powerful creature you've ever seen in your life.
Interesting.
Like this guy is gonna get all of you fucking killed if you piss this thing off. If you try to fight this thing, it ain't gonna go so hot. Grom, you don't know what that is, but you know in your heart that it would absolutely body you. Bella, you have a better idea of what it is, but I don't know if you're happy with what you find out. Hold on. Let me see. All right. So the Silver Lionel, the Savage King of the Wilds, it is an elite foe, standing over 10 feet tall, weighing over 2,000 pounds. The ultimate predator of Hyrule's wilderness, a Silver Lionel is a battle-hardened centaur beast clad in silver fur and black armor, boasting unmatched speed, cunning, and brutality. Said to be the final trial of any true warrior, only the strongest survive its onslaught. Temperament, hyper-aggressive. Intelligence, high. Master of advanced combat tactics. Known moves, Savage Charge. Can cause earthquake with body. Flame Burst. Breeze Fire. Teleport Slash. Can teleport. Multi-shot Barrage. Can fire elemental arrows with deadly precision. They are the strongest variant of their species and are immune to most status effects.
Jesus Christ.
I could take it.
And he wants to kill it and eat dinner with it.
Or he wants to eat it, I think. But there's an idea, Walter. I like where your head's at. Link, do we have to fight this thing? Do you think maybe you could feel some level of success and excitement from befriending and even sharing a meal with this creature. Maybe it'd be receptive.
What you say is so alien to him that it's almost like his brain shuts off as you're trying to explain the concept to him. It was like it's like watching someone at Alcastar and you're trying to explain that in other countries they don't use a tipping system. You know what I mean? Like he just staring at you like, what?
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a flop.
He takes out his sword and he goes, yeah, 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 and then he points.
Grom literally takes a step backwards.
Grom, you see this thing, right? It's literally just sitting by the water, and it's like adorable little lion tail. It's like dipping in the water, and you see that there's little like goldfish in the pond that are like, biting the tail, and it lifts them out of the water, gives them a little playful shake, like tosses them back in the water, and then you see it go.
Oh.
Like I said, I step back deliberately.
Like, do you think Zelda would really be impressed if you killed this creature?
Oh, he
Yeah.
nods his head vigorously. Vigorously. You get
What
the
if
idea
you-
that his girl fucking hates monsters.
What if you befriended this thing and made it your mount? And you rode into battle on that thing?
He looks at it and then he takes out a piece of paper and he draws a picture of him riding a redonkulously big horse.
Like the one that's listed on his list.
Yes.
Would you like me to go and teach it the goblin dance before you attacked it?
Oh, when you say that, he looks really concerned for you. Like, and he shakes his head no.
I wasn't going to anyway, dumbass.
He puffs out his cheeks at you in a pouty way.
Well, I mean, why haven't you killed it yet?
Well, when you say that, he gets really embarrassed. Like he
Are you
blushes real hard.
You pussy?
He shakes his head no, but he points at it and then he flexes his muscles.
Pussy?
He shakes his head. He points at, flexes his muscles.
I mean, I'll fight it. Think I give a shit? I'll kick its ass.
No,
Okay, when you
Jerry,
say that, he gets like a light, a fucking vicious light in his eyes, like a murderer, like a fucking killing machine. And
Yeah, come on.
he steps out next to you and he offers you like a son of a bitch handshake.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Do you return the son of a bitch handshake?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Even though he
Grom grabs your arm.
Oh, what's up? What's up? What's wrong, Grom? Hang on.
I know you don't care if you die, but if you go out there and start a fight, it's going to kill me too.
Oh.
I mean, it will, yeah.
Pepito.
Oh no! When you say that, Pepito looks up at you with his big bulbous eyeball. He looks so scared.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
Bella, how about you go talk to that thing and see if you could
I could try.
You shouldn't do that, Bella.
We'll get you out. I promise we'll get you out.
I believe
All
in
right,
Stan.
Bella. It hasn't noticed you guys yet because one, it's vibing, and two, there are these boulders here that I didn't make walls for, but it's blocking its line of sight of you guys. You got the copse of trees, you got the boulders. But using link vision, when you guys arrived on the scene, you somehow peered right at the creature for like an establishing shot of it, and then back to where you were.
Walter
Okay.
just walks
However,
off into
right.
the brush and gets a clear shot of it.
Oh shit! So Walter, as you walk there, you see its ears twitch, and it's completely still, and you see its little beady red eyes darting around.
I'm gonna hide.
Okay. All right.
I look down to Link.
You were shooting for a DC 55. No, sorry, 45. DC 45.
Easy.
55 would be ridiculous. 45, yeah.
That. So I'd have to get a crit. Even with my bonus. Damn.
Well, it doesn't seem to have noticed you, but it seems like the closer you get to it, the more alert it is becoming.
Right. I'll roll a stealth, but if I notice that this thing is starting to become alert, I'll start backing off.
Oh, okay. As soon as you start backing away, its ears twitch again. Its beady eyes stop like darting around. Its body unfreezes, and it seems to go back to vibing.
Proximity based.
It's a beautiful afternoon. The sun dapples on the water.
Interesting.
Bella cautiously peers around the edge of the rock and clears her throat. Hello, Mr. Lionel, sir?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. All right.
Why is Link the furthest back?
Yeah, get up here, you son of a bitch.
Let me see if I can find the music.
I'm gonna steal your girl. You don't deserve her anyway.
Damn.
If we all get replacement characters, how does that work?
We all come together
No.
in Hyrule.
All right.
Hey,
Hero,
you're gonna do some high rolls in Hyrule, you know what I'm saying?
All right, hero huddle time. What are we supposed to do here?
I think we should kill him.
We not like that thing will murder us.
Oh no, not him. I'm talking about that kid back there.
Oh shit!
We will be stuck here forever. Do you want to live in this highly saturated zone forever?
I mean, maybe Bastion's got the right idea. I mean,
Well, if maybe
You hear
if he's
him
not nice-
shout. You hear him shout from the woods. Holy shit! There's apples. They're the biggest apples. Oh, they taste so good.
Listen, I'm getting home.
I'm getting home as well.
With or without you.
Okay. So you guys pulled Bella back before. Oh, okay. Then it goes back to its idle animation.
I agree with this stack the deck. I am not staying here.
what if we baited it into the water and it instantly killed it?
Do you really think that's going to happen?
I don't know.
All right, Bella, you seem more knowledgeable about this sort of character than me. How would you do this?
I'll be honest. You look at me, Stack. I am baby. I wouldn't go near this thing.
All right.
Stu, who's conveniently right next to you, Bella. He says, well, he had other items on the list. Maybe this one was a bad idea.
Back to the drawing board, everyone.
All right. Does this thing seem like a talking type, or is it just an animal?
I mean, it is humanoid.
I'm getting a sense that it's a stoic, quiet type.
All right. Stu says, it looks around. He sees Jack is over there, like marveling over a butterfly, a very low polygon butterfly. And he says, "Can we have a murder huddle?"
Yeah.
I love that kind of huddle.
Interesting initiative, Stu. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Now, Jack said we had to convince the hero to get back to work. But, and he looks around, he makes sure that Jack's distracted. What if we killed the hero and one of us dressed up as him and finished his quest?
Oh, that's kind of dark, right?
Yeah, reality is collapsing as we know it. I'm gonna kill that kid.
Jack, this was not called a snuggle. This was called a murder huddle.
Sounding a lot like my father, Stu, but we'll come to if it comes to it, we'll cross that bridge.
I mean, either way, we're going to have to do all this work for him. Right? We do all that stuff with him, or we do it all with him.
How about we just go complete the quest? If you don't think we can,
As you look over at him, it looks like he's like just staring at like a piece of stone in his hand. And he's like he starts aiming the piece of stone everywhere, and then he's aiming it at you guys. and he says, "Ha!" And you hear a ch sound.
What is he doing? It's a
What is
rock.
that?
And then he runs over here, just climbs this tree for no reason.
Ah, he's so freaking strange.
Well, here's the thing.
How
I don't
this
think
is a
we're going to be
player
able.
experience.
I don't think we're going to be able to complete everything on that list based on how many Karuk seeds. I guess he crossed that one out. So.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go back to the map, the
Oh,
prep,
yeah.
the prep screen? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Guess away from that thing.
That's a shame
I don't
because I fully statted it out based on the 5e version, but it's pretty brutal. It's pretty brutal.
Yeah, I guess like I got to a
I
point.
mean,
where
with
I
enough
couldn't
bomb
put out more
arrows,
than
you could probably do it. I mean, with enough bomb arrows, but
I have
All right,
to
well,
agree.
aiming a giant horse.
What if we just did this task, and if he joins us, then that's on him? All of
Are
this
you
is
guys gonna
just
do number
filler.
10 also?
oh, are you guys talking about completing the game, like, and for
Without
him essentially?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We're playing
Oh,
Breath of the
bro.
Wild now.
No, it's. I mean, I just say we give him a rager for a lifetime. Gets his mojo back, and get him on the way. Like, I say, a good blackout party has fixed a lot of people my
You
day.
just want to get drunk, Stick.
I do.
All right. So,
We
Walter,
can't solve.
Jason approaches. He says, hey, how's it going? I notice he's up in a tree again.
Yeah,
All right, how
something
many
about
times
this
have we-
child
have-
is special. I don't
All
know
right,
if
wait.
that's in a good way.
Well,
Jack-
yeah, he's fate bound, guys. He's fate bound. Like,
Does that mean he can't die?
well, it's not that he can't die. It's just that, kind of like you guys, like he'll just have to keep doing it over and over again.
So if
Wait,
we
wait.
kill him,
Wait, I have a question.
Well, I mean, if you kill him,
how
this
many-
whole he's what they call an anchor. So, like, if you kill him, this whole world will everything in it will die, and then another version of the world will start up. But everything here, including that adorable little butterfly over there, dead.
sounds like a lot of rupees.
Also us, because we're in the world right now.
Okay, Jack, you're gonna have to level with us. How many
Yeah,
times
sure.
have we? How many times have we done this?
This, I mean, I heard you guys talking about, the doors. I mean, you don't really like spoilers, so listen.
So is this the first time we've done this?
How many Karuk seeds do we gather before we give up?
Well, I'm gonna, I will give you an insider info on that one. It's not worth getting the Kurok seeds. I think the kid knows it in his heart. I think he's actually looking for an excuse not to get the Kurok seeds.
I was, for sure.
He says, what do you mean? He narrows his eyes as he looks at you.
So for
So
this,
do you think we could
this Harrow door that we have gone through,
Mm-hmm.
we have to satisfy its conditions in order to gain the card, and those conditions
Yeah, and also
are helping this kid fulfill his heroic destiny.
So we can't leave until we get it. Like,
So
once you commit, you gotta see it through.
So this is all pending on him to actually follow through.
I'm confident that he's gonna do it. You just gotta get him back on track. Like, just back on whatever you gotta do. Like, the whole of all realities is at stake here. So I mean, whatever you like, I'm not gonna judge you, but you gotta get him back on mission.
Who is Holden's girlfriend captured? Do we know, or is she just?
Oh yeah, it's some real sexy dude, like big muscles, like.
Why don't we get him to just come here and like kick his ass?
Oh, Okay, it's real awkward. He's also in stasis with the guy's girlfriend. It's nothing. It's nothing sexual as far as I know. But I have seen some things, some fan fictions that made me question it. But basically, the guy that has the girlfriend, like they were in a big fight, and then she saw that she wasn't gonna win, and so she put herself and the bad guy into a stasis, and then used the last of her power to like steal them away. And then the kid went into like a coma or something, and then like someone that worked for the princess put him in a, I don't know, Bacta tank. I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, this lady has been in a stasis for over 100 years. Yeah.
All right.
And
So
I guess when the kid found out she'd already been in stasis for 100 years, he kind of figured there wasn't a rush.
Well, how about one of us dresses up like her, says like, "Oh shit, I broke out of the stasis," and then she'd be like,
okay.
"Oh, now the big bad sexy man is free too, and you gotta go save him," or maybe like an astral projection type of thing.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, kid does whatever she says, so.
Yeah, if we just get this Zelda, what's her name? Zelda?
He really wants me to skull bomb. How we just say, you go finish your quest, and you can have a skull bomb. I'll give it to you to finish the quest with. I get out of here.
Oh, that's
okay,
a good one too. And give that a shot. Who's the best at pretending to be someone else?
I think that would be Stack.
Walter and Stack both have been playing other characters. So.
All right, Stack. How about you dress up
Damn,
like
bro.
this sexy elf and
Damn, this
I'll
taking
offer skull
strays
bomb.
out here.
Why?
Sorry.
Why me?
Because you're the best at pretending to be someone else, I guess.
Why is that me?
Because it's you, but I don't know what to tell you.
Jack looks at you, Stack. It says, I mean, I think you could pull off a Princess Zelda. I mean, maybe.
Do you have magic that can do that?
Yeah, aren't you a wizard? Like, go make some magic.
All my spells explode and or kill people.
Well, I got a disguise kit, so you're in luck. I
Well,
have lots of wigs.
maybe you could help him with number 10 then, Stack. He's only gotten 7 so far. As Jack says that, the words you hear him in slow motion, Grom. You just hear him in slow motion. Only 7 so far.
I wonder how we would kill Jack.
Another one will take his place. We
I
try
won't
with
kill
the
him,
other.
but I'm gonna walk by and accidentally kick him in the ankle really hard.
Listen, I'm not saying there's a rush. We got as much time as you need. You know, like time here is seconds. You know, like we're here and gone. And this is a moment in time.
Hey Jack, quick question.
Get in the dress. Get in the dress, Stack.
What's up, Bella?
So, should we expect to encounter our doppelgangers in this space? Are they here?
I sure hope not. That'd be pretty bad. Yeah, that'd be pretty bad.
But we should anticipate them though.
I mean, they could be anywhere at any time, for sure. Yeah. But I hope we don't run into them.
It's a big world, clearly. Look at this map.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a big multiverse.
Yeah.
And there was
Imagine
many
the
other
adventures.
cards.
Imagine the adventures you could go on in this place. Wow. I wonder what a Rito is. Is it like a Dorito? Because that would be awesome.
Who is Terry?
Where's Terry at?
Terrytown. Northeast corner?
I'm assuming everyone that lives there is named Terry. I'm not 100%.
They all are named something though. No, yeah, it's Terry. Terry. Anyways,
Hey, look, there's another
How do we
great
convince this guy?
fairy. I wonder if this one has other specializations besides feet.
How's those rupees looking, Vashon?
Vashon's like, I'm up to 220.
Nice. Keep digging.
All
he's gonna
right.
put his back out. Anyways, how do we convince him to get past this list?
I think we should have Zelda show up and be like, Link, finish your freaking quest.
Listen, we were close to a breakthrough. Just get him to do something fun, and he gets his energy up. We get his mojo back. He gets into that castle, and all right, we don't do the bombs on the goblins. We don't do the silver lionel because that thing's gonna kill us.
I mean, Jack says, well, I mean, there is number 11.
Yeah, we get him a horse. We bring the horse to the party.
Oh.
I mean, how
think that-
difficult it would be to tame a giant horse like that. Horses are easy, right? I mean, we're all from Alkenstar mostly. Yeah, we do horses.
All right,
Well,
all right.
why-
Oh, actually,
why
I
is he-
mean, actually, at Alcastar, all the horses died from they couldn't handle all the mana radiation. That's why they use dinosaurs and robots. But
Oh,
They're all
robots aren't the
mechanical.
same thing as horses. They're the same thing.
What's
Who's
Alkenstar?
got?
Why
Who's
did
got
he
animal
stop?
what's
handling?
Alcastar? Oh, wow. Okay.
So Link isn't doing the quest anymore? That's the problem? He's not trying to free his girlfriend?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Jackson. You see how easy it is to get distracted in this place. And off in the distance, you hear Thorn shout, 300! Fuck yeah! And then you hear the sound of some animal being murdered.
So what do we have to do? I mean, we can get him going again, but as soon as we leave, he's going to get distracted again.
All right, we get him on the horse, and then we get him blackout drunk and throw him in front of the castle.
No. You're on the right track, but to answer your question, Grum, when a Link has reached the limitations of his distraction, when he knows in his heart, he gotta finish it. It happens. It does happen. Almost every Link does eventually reach that point. Some Links take longer than others. Some of them are absolutely batshit crazy. They pop out of their little stasis cave. They talk to an old ghost, and then they paraglide off of the top of a church right into the final room, and they punch big sexy man in the nuts until he turns into a giant pig. Like that. Every Link's different. It just happens that the one that you guys are assigned is, bit. I mean,
Bit
and
lazy.
off in the distance you hear an explosion, and you hear ah! Ah! Yours is a bit of a psychopath. That's all. I mean, there's like the different types of Links.
Okay. Well,
He is a distracted
Just
individual.
distracted? Well, let's see what's distracting him.
You see him dart in only a pair of white boxer shorts out of the nearby woods and then back into a different set of woods.
We'll
All
go out
right.
there and see what he's doing.
Right.
Well,
I'm going
Stack, if you
to
will.
agree with
Sorry, go for
this
it.
stack. Maybe throw him a party and get him incapacitated enough to where we throw him in front of the castle so he has no choice but to do his task.
We sure we don't want to just try the Zelda plan and try and just convince him to go do it through a party?
Yeah, let's just go. He just needs a good talking to.
All right, so we're of three minds here. We've got Zelda's ghost ? Telling him to go finish the job, or impersonator Zelda. I mean, if he hasn't seen her in 100 years, I mean, he's only got that photograph to go off of, and his traumatic memories.
The only thing I can think of is that we could maybe
And then you got
offer him.
Team Rager over here, and then you've got psychiatric care.
Okay, how about we bring the psychiatric care to the Rager?
because everyone knows that when you're drunk and crying, that's when the breakthroughs happen. That's when the ego collapses.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know
Vashon
about
walks
psychopaths.
up covered in dirt, his hands bleeding from blisters from all the digging he's been doing. And he says, "Hey, you talking about having an intervention on this guy?"
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happened. I went to a He looks over at Jericho, and you see he's so mad just thinking about it. Yeah, they told me it was a fucking birthday party, and then I get there, and they're talking about, you drink too much, Vashon. You whore too much, Vashon. Yeah, real nice fucking birthday party that was.
Hey, it wasn't my idea. It was Lysarius's idea. You can blame him, and he's dead now. So you know.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, rest in peace, friend.
Yeah, he died like a pussy.
Yeah, but I mean,
dude, 5-pack.
I mean, I'm hot about it, but I mean, it did show that he kind of cared. You know what I mean, like in his own
No,
way.
I do miss him. I kind of feel bad about it.
Yeah, we gotta have a different kind of life where we don't, go killing all our friends all the time.
I mean, we didn't kill him. It wasn't our fault. I mean, it kind of was our fault, I mean, but wasn't. How were you supposed to know ghosts could go through walls?
Yeah, that was rough.
That's like
That
wouldn't have gone through the walls if we had just let him go in the front door, I guess.
yeah. Well,
you're
when
from
you
Geb,
learn.
right?
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
yeah.
I didn't think that through. I don't know.
It's fine.
Let's
think about happier things. You
Yeah,
throwing a
our friend is
rager? I'm
dead.
down. What can I do to help? My alchemy skills are yours. I collected all manner of strange things when me and Thorn have been just absolutely decimating the ecosystem.
Sean, we need something for a hell of a bender.
Then
we could solve this with theater again.
Okay, all right, yeah. Where you going with that? I mean,
We do a
I
play.
didn't like the theater adventure. I thought it was
You could do
dumb.
a play. The whole
Okay.
point is that Zelda is sad. She's on the tower singing for her beloved Link, who isn't coming to save her.
Okay.
And this big hulky guy is running around trying to get her. Where is my Link? See where I'm going with that?
All right.
No, we already had a theater. No, we already had a theater episode. Never mind.
No. I mean, I'm kind of into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jack, you said this bad guy was a big, handsome, muscly dude. I mean, listen. Nothing would get me focused more than knowing that a big, muscly man was making plays on my woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if I got the impression that that my territory was in danger, I mean, I think I would get my shit together. Just saying.
Oh, play.
Respectfully.
Instead of doing a whole play, I look around and see where I always forget Blue Jay's name. God damn it.
Woodchop?
Woodchop, yes. Is he around? I don't want him to see here. What?
I mean, yeah, you do see he's off in the distance. He's talking to some flowers.
He says, "Hey, it's a different world, different rules. You know what I mean? She doesn't have to know."
We could maybe forge a letter from Link, or from Link's girlfriend to Link, saying how she's been waiting so long and when he's going to come get her. And act like we just found it somewhere.
Oh.
That's
you do have a copy of her handwriting right here.
Not that I've ever done such a thing.
No, never. All right, yeah, I like that. Let's give it a shot, and if it doesn't work, we can get drunk and have a rager.
We can do that anyways. I mean,
honestly, girl, time doesn't move here. Yeah, let's have a rager anyway.
Vashon says, people are more receptive to fake letters when they intoxicated.
So you want to have the rager first?
Well, I mean, I kind of like Stack's idea. Just rager is the foundation of the plan.
Well, you guys start on that, and I'll start working on this letter.
All right, I'm gonna go collect some more rupees.
Okay, it's not very hard. They're literally everywhere.
I just start like plucking grass out.
Oh, and you better get more rupees for us. We gotta get that thing before we leave.
You said at the beginning of this evening that you'd never played a Zelda game, and here you are plucking grass to
Look
get
at
rupees.
me.
You're playing a Zelda game
Where's
right
the pots?
Yeah.
Where's
They
the
had-
pots?
There you go.
adapt
Did
so
you look that
quickly.
up on the wiki? Did you look that up on the Wikipedia? How did you know about that?
Dark Souls.
There wouldn't be a Dark Souls if there wasn't a Zelda. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Heavily influenced. Heavily influenced. And then they influenced each other back because if you're good at Dark Souls, you will absolutely dominate Breath of the Wild because it's the same kind of timing based combat system. But I've been told it's like for toddlers, like if you're a Dark Souls person, like the yeah.
Dark Souls can be for toddlers too, so interchangeable.
All right, then it sounds like you have a plan, and that plan is to host a rager, so that distracted hero Link can get it out of his system, and then at the rager, you're going to give him a letter from Zelda that you guys found that explains. I don't know. I'm going to be surprised. I don't want to know what the letter says until we read it. But the contents of this letter will be such that he is motivated beyond any doubts to go and save her.
We can talk about how she's falling for Ganon in the stasis.
Yeah.
Not Ganon, I mean sexy man.
Oh, right.
Yeah, right.
How'd you know it was good?
I don't know.
Do some research. You got another window
someone's
open?
been studying.
Super Smash Brothers.
All right.
Mm.
If somebody else actually typed something up.
Wait, where do we get booze from here, though?
Oh,
Wait,
I mean,
Rob, can you whip that up? Rob, can you whip up booze?
Yeah, I probably can make some booze or something.
I really want to roll on the carousel table in Hyrule. I think that's pretty funny.
I don't have a bunch of boozes on my.
I
thing
have a
here.
Hyrule carousel table just in case.
I'm so glad. I will be rolling on it.
Fantastic. But I guess we will be doing that net. Oh shit! You're gonna be in Japan.
Shit.
Ah.
Oh no. Okay, well, what's the
You
dice roll on it usually?
you want to pre-roll on it?
I do want to pre-roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
It's D100 or what is it?
No, it's definitely more than a D.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Get into the drive.
Just shoot me a DM what it is, and I won't tell anyone. I just want to know.
Oh, and then it'll be revealed next session. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just tell me what it is at the end.
All right, I have to read this to you though. Anyone choosing to roll on this table understands that the implication is your character got so rowdy they blacked out and had a hangover-style mini-adventure, waking up to some serious consequences, implications, or boons. Do not roll on this table unless you're willing to release your player agency to RNGesus. Some of these results could kill your character or make them undesirable to play. Others might grant your character tremendous power or opportunity. Most will just be silly. Do you agree to these clauses?
I agree.
Okay. All right. Then there's the fiddly bits. A player character needs to rest for 1 week before carousing again. Your final say on whether or not a sanctuary could support carousing. This rager will definitely support carousing. The spicy clause consent matters as spicy as some of these results might sound. Players can reserve the right to say nothing sexual occurred during their carousing, just some jovial misunderstandings. People can wake up in bed together and have just fallen asleep. You perverts. So, all understood.
Yeah.
All right. Then yeah, give me a D223.
103. Oh wait, I don't think I rolled it actually. Did I roll that?
Yeah, you rolled 133.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, sorry. It looked like I 133. Yeah, cool.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see.
Just gonna copy and paste it and I'll let you know. Let you know my reaction to that.
The new campaign is just every time we roll on a carousel table.
Dude, I love the carousel table. Everything on there makes me smile.
You use it in your own games?
No, I would not do that. I
was gonna say it depends on the setting you're in.
Yeah, no, they would not. I don't think they would enjoy that.
They just don't know about it yet. Yeah.
They don't know about it and they never will.
I'll send it over to you.
Fantastic.
Man, good thing you're not going to be around for a few weeks.
Great. I'm also going to sit with this knowledge. Jericho wanders off in Hyrule. Who knows where she goes?
It'll be wild if they make you like a character in the next game, like based on what you get up to here. Okay.
Oh my god, it's so long. Okay, I'll read it. Continue.
All right. So with Jericho more than likely going on a bender at the Rager, IRL, we do bid farewell to Leah because they are going off to Japan. Yeah, hashtag influencer, baby. Yeah. They had actually also planned a trip to Japan. Just I went first, so
I know, cheated.
Hashtag influencer. Yeah. It was amazing, and I hope you have an amazing time as well. It was I only cry every 5 to 10 minutes since I got back that I'm not still there. So I mean, it may have been a good trip. It may have left a real big impression on me. But it was fantastic. I hope you have a really good time, and I'll be rooting for you. And plus, you get to do spicier and crazier things than I did because I took like a family-friendly vacation.
We're also taking a family-friendly vacation, unfortunately.
Then why are you going to the Muscle Girl Cafe?
Well, I'm not going with them.
I'm just saying, I didn't get to go to a maid cafe or a Muscle Lady Cafe on my vacation, so I mean, I feel like you're already one up with me there. So
I'm going to escape the children that we're going with. They're going to be at least 20 feet away from me at all times.
Just 20 feet? Okay. All right. Also, I don't see any interruption of service for us moving forwards. Mondays are almost always a pretty solid day to play D&D. So yeah, we'll just keep going and keep fixing fate and making your way through all of these weird cameos and side quests and whatnot to see what shakes out. Yeah. Does anybody have any? Oh, and we had DirtCon this past weekend, like literally the last 3 days, and it was really awesome. And I had a really good time, and all of the last minute prep was definitely worth it for me because I enjoyed the hell out of all 3 of the games that I ran. If I had to pick a favorite though, it would probably be Dragonbane. Dragonbane was definitely my favorite of the weekend. It was really good. Kind of a lightning in a bottle situation. But all 3 of them that I ran, I really felt privileged to be able to run for such cool players. So it was very fun. And then Dom and I are gonna meet up on Friday and have a podcast, and hopefully a lot of people could join us in the chat and maybe even jump into community chat because we'll hop into community chat for that one to talk about the convention and how it went and the fun stuff and the different games we played and stuff. So it was good. It was really good. So thank you, Dirk, for for being you. And I mean, I don't know, man. Like it just felt like the right thing to do, and I'm glad we did because it was so much fun. So like,
well, thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure Velvet's still alive. She won.
Oh, you think so? Yeah, I mean, I do like the open-ended ending there. That really your favorite pirate, anybody's favorite pirate could have made it. Maybe.
They say they're still fighting to this day.
It was so good. Like I felt like if I had watched that at a movie theater, I would have been like, that was worth my money. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, that was good. That was really good. All right. Anybody have any other announcements before we adjourn? No. Okay. I hope everybody has a great week. And
I do.
What do you got?
I got a game listing posting maybe this Friday or next week sometime. It's for a level 3 adventure called The Feast of Ravenmoor. it is about going to this cool town, a very isolated village, and having a whole festival there, and maybe trying to find a missing person. I hear you wrestle pigs. It sounds pretty cool. It's going to get posted on the CrashGem server, and then a week later get posted publicly. So you want to make sure you hit me up and join it before it gets posted publicly on Start Playing.
So the game ad will be early access on our server, but
Yep.
then public access if it's not filled?
Yes.
Okay, got you. Okay. Do you want to plug you and Darby's new channel?
Oh, sure. Darby and I have a new channel. It's called Narrative Cafe. That's where we're going to be uploading the Carrying Crown videos as well as some podcasts over there. We have one podcast already up, and Darby and I recorded another one this afternoon before Stolen Fates. So that one will be up hopefully next week or two after I edit it. But yeah, it's over there. We talk about Pathfinder and APs in general. So yeah.
Good stuff. Okay. All right. On that note, then, I hope everybody has a great night, great week. And I look forward to seeing you guys kill Link or convince Link to, go kill Ganon or however you end up solving these problems. All of these problems that you guys are going to be pitted against, there are no wrong answers, technically. As long as you hit the objective, how you hit the objective is up to you.
Well, I guess
So-
there is the wrong answer in that if we kill the anchor bang, it just resets all over again. So that's kind of the wrong answer.
Yeah. I guess there is wrong answers. I just mean
There's
it's creative problem.
there are different solutions to it as long as you're not killing the anchor bang.
We kill
Right.
the anchor thing, and we find ourselves in a wagon out in the desert.
Oh my god! You have to start the entire campaign again.
We reset
entire
all of it to Alcansar again.
That's your Skyrim. Is you wake up in the wagon that's heading into the desert to the Sarlacc pit in the desert. It's like
I see that you finally awoken.
Yeah. If only I had known where we would end up, I would have definitely thrown that line in at the very beginning of the first campaign. Would have been perfect. All right, I'm gonna get some sleep. I hope everybody also gets some sleep, and I'll see you guys around the Discord.
See ya.
Right,
Thanks for running.
Thanks for
Night.
running.
Night.
And thanks everyone for tuning in. Catch you next time.
Yeah. See you guys.
Thank you.